Again, oh, comes back with a left jab, there's none Vanderberg.
Slugger's going down to the ground.
Down to a knee.
Coming forward. Oh, the beautiful jumping knee!
Vanderberg just a bit short. Oh, big left hand from Tannis. Vanderberg's down. Another big right, and he's out. Right hand for Philip Van Rooyen. And Cleverson's down. And Van Rooyen's the champion. Absolutely incredible knockout.
Take a look at the eyes right there of Umbazane. Emerson, Pedro. We got ourselves a fight in the bantamweight division. Don't blink. In the white, Umbazane. In the black, Pedro. 3 5-minute rounds is what we're set for.
Very interesting stances, aren't they? Very open-handed. Circling around. Oh, a spinning back kick from Pedro. Nothing much behind it. Laser focus of Umlungisi Umbazane. Let's try and deal with that awkward style of Emerson Pedro. Very fast high kick, blocked. That's the speed of both these fighters. Speed and power and accuracy for both of them. Oh, the spinning back kick.
The speed and the velocity of that spinning back kick.
Wasn't it? Beautiful technique.
Gosh, so explosive.
Catches the kick, does Umbazane, but can't take advantage of it. Umbazane trying to cut those angles. Nice leg kick from Pedro.
So Simon, as we watch, seems like there's a lot of excitement in South Africa right now. A lot of big shows coming through.
Yeah.
Things picking up as well in the EFC. We're excited about next year and what it's going to bring. But it just seems like the MMA and the fight game is getting turned up even a little bit higher these days in South Africa.
Yeah, definitely. You're seeing a lot more fighters coming out of the EFC, going to places like PFL Africa, like UAE Warriors, like other, like Brave, Aries, One, Rising, all over the place. So it's you know, usually we used to like import fighters to fight African fighters here for so many years during the time I commentated with you. But now it's our fighters who are going out into the world. It's almost like this reversal that's happened this year. And that for me is a really exciting dynamic. It's a good question because it's changed. And it's a lot of promotions are really starting to see the natural talent and the technical excellence that's starting to blossom in pockets of talent and really great gyms that are becoming so well established now. Oh, good kick, but right into full mount.
Money shot
for Umbazane.
Wow.
So to finish,
hear that impact. Oh my gosh, big shot there in Umbazane.
To finish my point, now you're getting international fighters coming here to Africa to train, where before African fighters were leaving to go train overseas. Now we're getting a lot of fighters coming to South Africa and to West Africa as well. A lot of fighters going to train in Cameroon, for example. You know, from different parts of the planet. That's the big change. Great reversal now from Emerson Pedro. Umbazane unable to take advantage of that top control.
Yeah, fantastic work here. Pedro able to turn things around after taking some damage.
Well, he's got it locked on. He's got the arm in. And see if he can cut off the blood flow with his own arm. Got it clasped on as Emerson Pedro. Gonna try Umbazane down. Nice uppercut before the disengage by Pedro. Look at that showmanship. That's so fun. Umbazane completely unwavering though. Still got that laser focus. Pedro just circling away. Circling away in the right direction, away from that power right hand. Body kick off the back foot from Emerson Pedro. I think still currently the only, I think it's the Showtime kick. I think still the only, almost a low blow, but didn't connect, but he still got his opponent down.
That would have been a trouble. Yeah, that would have been bad right there. See, kicking at the leg here, trying to make something work here is Mbazane, and he showed that he has such nasty power for his size. And there he tries to throw a strike to the ground. Got to be careful, though. He's getting riled up. He is showing a lot of explosiveness, but you don't want to put yourself in a real bad spot there and kick it down to opponent, especially in the head. So we'll see. Pedro Mbazane, final seconds, round 1.
Go for the body kick, Mbazane, front kick from Pedro. Oh, switch kick from Emerson Pedro, but lost a bit of balance on it.
Looking to get right back in there and do some damage. You gotta love the stance. You gotta love just the way Pedro approaches. There's something about it. So much showmanship. That traditional martial arts style. And it kind of gets everybody excited. You know, it kind of reminds me of when Machida would fight. I mean, you get that, the karate style and just that different stance. It's a good look. It's fun.
Yeah. You're right. It's a good comparison. As Pedro continues the stance switching. Mbazane, the southpaw, coming forward. He can jab his way into space, but always wary of that eclectic kicking attack of the coolest kid. Emerson Pedro changed his name. He used to be the coolest kid in Mozambique. He still is. Mozambique's the coolest country. Why do you want to change that? I love Mozambique.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Can't say I've ever been, but I've heard good things.
Magical country. Magical. Meanwhile, they're clinching up. Gets up to his feet, does Mbazane, defends it well. Trying for the trip is Emerson Pedro. Good balance on the 1 foot from Mlungisi Mbazane. Not letting go. Oh, falls into it, into the full guard of Emerson Pedro, does Mlungisi Mbazane. A fortuitous ending up in the scramble for him. Let's see if he can go work in the guard. Little heels to the small of the back. Just using his head to control his opponent. Now he's posturing up. Fighting with the wrist is Emerson Pedro to prevent that happening. Tries
a lot of time to work with here as well as Mbazane, but he's going to rush it. He wants to end this fight, and he is throwing for power and looking for a finish. Pedro covering up, moving around, but Mbazane is going to start leveling him with massive shots. Mbazane lowering the boom on Emerson Pedro.
Getting a lot of warnings there as Mlungisi from Bobby Karagianidis. I'm not sure what it's about. Emerson Pedro explodes up to his feet. Now he's going to see if he can defend the takedown again. Mbazane's got the back. Oh, tries to scoot backwards out. Oh, nice. Jumping knee inside the clinch from Emerson Pedro to disengage. Very nice escape from the ground control of Mbazane. Leans backwards away, out of the grasp. And jumps up and spins around as he jumps up. That was a really cute escape. See that nice style of Emerson Pedro. Does some things so differently and stylistically. Spinning back fist from Mbazane doesn't connect. Pedro tries to go for the takedown. Mbazane just pushes him down, kicking the legs. Emerson Pedro's going to stay down there and wait for Bobby Karagianidis to stand them back up.
It's a good look here from Mbazane. And he's shown time and time again, although he took a few warnings, been a little wild, but at the same time, he is most certainly putting the pressure on, controlling the fight. Is he going to dive back in? I feel like he wants to. Pedro is able to keep him at bay for now, 90 seconds left.
Yep, standing them back up is Bobby K. You're going to see a Hail Mary crazy kind of kick from Pedro. Is Mbazane going to time that counter as he has done in the past? Left-right combination high kick from Emerson Pedro off the arm of Mbazane. The fighter really scoring some good ground and pound from Mbazane this round. Certainly the most telling damage. Good left jab down the middle.
There it is.
from Pedro, followed by the high kick. And Bazzani has a nice counter in reply. Oh, there's that wheel kick again. And Bazzani targets the lead leg. Spinning back elbow misses for Pedro. Half-hearted attempt at a side punch from Bazzani. Body kick from Pedro. And neither fighter really putting the combinations together. A lot of single shots, aren't they?
Yeah, nobody's really putting together any combos. Not seeing many flurries. One at a time, and that gets us into the third and final round. Indeed. And here we go. Third and final round here. Pedro and Bazzani is the finale of our prelims here at EFC 127 here at the World Sports Betting Arena. And Pedro getting things started, trying to put together some combinations off those kicks. But Bazzani is going to close in on him. Here we go again.
Oh, this is with the hammer fist. Pedro like electric eel on the floor. Thinks about getting up, eats a nice right hand, catches the leg. Axe kick to the body. Hammer fist from Pedro. Oh, spinning wildly. He's got the neck on Bazzani. Let's go of it. Wow, what a flurry.
This is the sort of excitement you came for here, folks, and we're bringing it to you. Bazzani in, looking for an opening. He's going to try to pound his way through. Big left hands. Pedro does a good job of just surviving at this point. And sometimes that's exactly what you have to do.
Oh, good roll.
I feel like he's going to have to do more, and look at that reversal.
Now inside control. Great work from Pedro. What a scramble this young man has. And Bazzani gets out. He does well to do it. Now he's got Pedro on the ground. Pedro's a little bit frustrated. Oh, cute jumping left kick with his back off the canvas from Emerson Pedro. And Bazzani not really wary of the up kicks, but he's got to think about picking his shots. Trying to come in with that big right hand. He's a little bit too wary of it.
Now we're going to bring them back up to their feet here. 3 minutes to go. Time to get after it. Big left hand from Bazzani. Throwing with bad intentions.
He's standing his ground, is Bazzani. Pedro bouncing off the fence. Ejecting saliva from his mouth. Jumps into the left kick. There's Bazzani. Pedro side on with his showboating, keeping his opponent guessing. Back down on the ground now, does Emerson
Bazzani. Can he come in here for the kill? Pedro has done a great job of holding him off. Very, very savvy off of his back. Not taking a lot of damage. Bazzani is going to force to stand up once again. Must feel like the longest 2-3 minutes for Emerson Pedro.
He's moving backwards. It's Bazzani coming forward. Bazzani with the right hand. Tries to get for the takedown as Bazzani has got it cinched up and gets it. Nicely done from Umlungisi. A bit frustrating for Pedro. I think it's the third time in this third round he's found himself with his back on the canvas. There's been some good periods of control for Umlungisi and Bazzani. Some of the flashier kicking attacks perhaps have come from Emerson Pedro, but none of them really scoring. He needs to get up to his feet from here, does Emerson Pedro. He can't be controlled on the ground for the last 60 seconds. Oh, good shots now from Mbazani. Pedro
Boom,
coming
boom,
up.
boom, landing them here. Mbazani, one after another. Big time power by Mbazani, and it has really hurt Pedro here in the third round. This is the story of the fight. Mbazani has been dominant. Pedro has put up a great fight, but Mbazani has just swarmed him, and the power has been too much. Good top control, good work, Mbazani.
Pedro's back top to his feet. Good right hand. Taunting his opponent. Goes for the body kick, coming forward. Oh, the beautiful jumping knee! Knockout from Emerson Pedro! And Mbazani's out for the count! Sensational jumping knee knockout for Emerson Pedro from Mozambique. Oh my word!
How did he do this?
Wow!
I mean, he had no time left on the clock, Simon. Oh,
unbelievable!
I'm at a loss for words.
Knockout of the
Incredible.
year on the African continent. That's got to be. That is sensational. Seconds left on the clock.
What a finish. If he ain't the coolest, he's the coolest now. I mean, my gosh. Here it
Seconds
is.
left on the clock. Oh, just switches it up mid-air.
Clean as it. That's as clean as it could be.
Isn't it? Not the left with the right up the middle.
Oh.
And just puts Mlungisi and Mbazani into cold storage. Oh, on the money. Look at that. Could not have been placed better.
I mean, with seconds to go, right at the buzzer. Tremendous work.
Declaring your winner by knockout in the blue corner, Emerson, the coolest kid, Pedro!
Taking on Cleverson. And we got ourselves a bout here. Salsa is coming in to take that title. We've seen it happen before, Simon. Ronaldo Exon comes to mind, coming into the company and snatching the title and getting up out of here. Could it happen again? And Royan and Sosa.
Nice combination from Van Rooyen right down the pipe. Oh, nice spinning back heel from Clavinho. Van Rooyen eats it. Comes back with a nice combination of his own. They both exchange leg kicks. Both fighting with power at the moment. There's a nice combination right down the pipe. A simple 1-2. Oh, beautiful! Right hand for Van Rooyen. And Cleverson down. And Van Rooyen the champion. Absolutely incredible knockout. Whoa!
Ryan. Willie Van Rooyen just did it. Are you kidding me? Give that man the belt. He just earned it. That was insane. That was insane, son.
My word. And Johannesburg's just exploded. The World Sports Betting Arena. Everyone on their feet. What a sensational knockout. A devastating right hand from Willie Van Rooyen to not just remain undefeated, but to be the flyweight champion of Africa with the most incredible finish of the highest level opponent he's faced in his young and incredibly spectacular career. Wow.
Not just happy faces, crying faces out there. The emotions in the audience here at the World Sports Betting Arena are at an all-time high, and they have a new hero, a new icon. There it is.
Right behind the ear.
Oh my gosh, man.
Absolutely hits the
Right
switch.
on the money. Oh, and that one right there, that second one was nasty. Simon, he stunned him hard, put him on the ground, but that second one shut his whole lights off.
Right behind the ear. You're seeing Grimacing is almost in there.
Let's see it.
Huge hammer fist. Petey Coxon goes flying. And a beautiful leap
I know.
from Petey to prevent further damage. Right behind the ear.
Let's take another look. Another beautiful angle there, the White Lion, Willie Van Rooyen. You talk about flyweights on the world stage. We just saw Terrence Bolello, but then Willie Van Rooyen says, okay, I'll see that, and let me
raise you.
Let me ante up here. Let me raise you a little bit with a beautiful knockout. He's not the only one that's going to be attracting eyes, Simon. Bolello's not the only one. How about Van Rooyen? I mean, my God. These flyweights are everywhere. You can't swing a cat without hitting a really good flyweight around here.
Oh, just spectacular. That right hand.
Beautiful.
Just sending Cleverson Salsa straight into cold storage. Sensational.
Let's make this thing official, Simon. I want to hear from Billy. I want to hear this interview. Let's make it official and go to Hotso Bilal Ramopo with your championship decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee Petey Coxon has called a stop to this contest at 37 seconds of the very first round. Declaring your winner by knockout and new EFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Billy the White Lion Van Rooyen.
Tico Vanderberg. Look at that dude. Look at those eyes. That man, Terrence Bourne, the Mountain. We got ourselves a clash of the Titans. Let's get this thing cracking here. Round number 1 in the black is Bourne. In the gray, that is Vandenberg. It's the Mountain versus TKO here, Simon. First one hit might just end the whole thing.
They both pack that power and they both look for very, very quick finishes. That being said, I've seen Terrence in 5-round slugfests and he's lasted. He may need oxygen at the end of it, but he's lasted 5 rounds in his amateurs before and took massive, massive shots. But it was Vanderberg open up with a kick and attack. Terrence comes forward with a big right hand. Tico clinches up, goes back to the distance. A teep kick into space.
And Terrence Bourne putting the pressure on here up against the fence. Tico able to get out of trouble. Man, it just doesn't take much at all for these guys to land. Tico lands with a big right hand. Misses with the kick, and here comes Terrence Bourne with those leg kicks.
Massive inside leg kick from Terrence. Leapt into that inside leg kick. Now he's going on the outside. Tico's looking for home for the left hook. A smile from Vanderberg. Terrence stony-faced. Repeated outside leg kicks, looking for the plum clinch. Nice right hand with a one-handed clinch. Goes the inside leg again, does Terrence Bourne. He's really pushing the pace and coming forward. Vanderberg's looking for the nice counter opportunities. There's a good right from him as Terrence Bourne comes forward swinging.
Yes, indeed, they are swinging.
Oh, big right hand.
Old shots here. Terrence Bourne over the top with the right hand. And doesn't quite get all of it. And now diving forward is TKO Vandenberg.
Oh, another big right hand.
Got that head down. Terrence Bourne with a nice right hand. Oh, man. Serious damage being done here by the Mountain.
Tico was trying to go for the takedown and just ended up in a position where Terrence was just being a statue. It was a good left hand from Tico Vanderberg. He just made himself just a little bit vulnerable in that position. Vanderberg still light on the outside here, though. Terrence Bourne looking for a home for that big right hand. He's stopped on those leg kicks, giving some space and room to breathe for Tico Vanderberg. Tico with a decent right just behind the ear of Terrence. Fucking lever change coming forward. Hands a bit low from Terrence. Changes stances. Terrence Bourne looking mean as mustard.
Mean as mustard.
Yeah, mean as mustard. You heard that one?
No, that's new. That's new. I like it. But I'm keeping a hold of that one. I like that.
Mean as mustard. That right hand from Tico Vanderberg, just a bit short. Oh, big left hand from Terrence Bourne and Vanderberg's down, and it's over.
The one.
Wow. Whoa, what a knockout.
Oh, my goodness. The Mountain with a mountain of a punch. My God. What a combination. Terrence Bourne. Is he mad? Did he just want to get it in the first minute? What was it, man? Look at that.
But I know you talk about it's the Premier League of African combat sports, and with new blood like this, who can argue? I mean, Terrence took a massive right hand and acknowledged it. Tico goes for the leg kick, and there's the left. Oh, on the money. Says Vanderberg right into cold storage. 1, 2, 3. Bobby K just can't get him off. It's not the right, it's the left right there. Oh, man.
Oh, goodness. That was a shot. And then that hammer fist destructive.
5.
3 in a row. Bobby Caraginides can't get this monster under control.
Declaring your winner by knockout in the blue corner, the Mountain, Terrence Bourne.
Lile Ngatuini rush out. Taking on Tamelo Manyamala. 3 5-minute rounds. Who is going to advance? Who's going to make it to Cape Town? There in the red wraps. That is Ngatuini in the blue. Tamelo Manyamala.
Feints from both fighters, both looking light on their feet. Bouncing style from both of them. Ngatuini coming forward a little bit. Good movement from Manyamala. Nice inside leg kick from him to open his account. Ngatuini trying to cut the angles. Left hand just short from Tamelo. Oh, big right hand. Misses for Lile. Good left from Manyamala. See that 6.0. Massive outside line from Ngatuini. That is huge.
Huge odds. Huge odds for Ngatuini.
I can't see that, I'm going to be honest with you. Meanwhile, big flurry and combinations from Manyamala. Good right hand from Ngatuini. Again, Lile Ngatuini just slips that left from Tamelo.
That reach is so deadly. Here with Manyamala, if he can keep Ngatuini at bay and use it. Can do a lot of damage with that. Learned so many lessons while on the Tough House. Great combinations, and it just levels you up. Iron sharpening iron, and just a great opportunity for Manyamala, and I think we're all happy that he got it. Wish he could have went a little bit farther, but we know the best is yet to come here for Tamelo.
Great placement of strikes from Tamelo Manyamala, and a great left jab earlier that was on the money. Still Ngatuini coming forward. Good right hand from him. A lot of movement on the outside from Ngatuini. Good right hand from Manyamala. He knocks him. Lile down. Ngatuini tries to this whole thing down. Big hammer fist from Manyamala.
Filthy.
But the single though is Lile. He's able to go to his feet. Big swings on his head. Still wobbly. Massive right hands from Manyamala looking for the finish. Ngatuini still survives.
Time on the clock. Lile. What a shot, and we have got ourselves a classic.
And Bobby Caraginides stops
this fight
it.
is over.
Good stoppage
They're
from
shutting it
referee.
down. Tamelo Manyamala is going to Cape Town, baby. Wow. That was bananas. What a sequence, Simon. I mean, we see Manyamala, but then we see this last gasp by Lile, but it was not to be, and Manyamala moves on.
Yeah, tried to fight away the cobwebs, did Lile, but it was just still so wobbly. He had no balance.
He's got to be a favorite coming into Cape Town, no matter who advances.
Yeah, it was the right behind the left that put Lile down and started the onslaught. Hammer fist from Manyamala. Like I said, when he smells blood, this kid's savage. Lile was able to go to his feet again. Good left hand from him, and they was still wobbly. Coming forward in a bad position. Bobby Caraginides looking very, very closely. There's the right hand from Manyamala, and just still got no balance as Ngatuini. And eats a right hand as Bobby Caraginides comes in with a very good stoppage. There's that right hand from a different angle. And there's the stoppage.
Yeah, I mean, this.
Declaring your winner by TKO due to strikes in the blue corner, Tamelo Manyamala.
Jaden Vanderberg taking on the electric Mark Comba. Traditionally, Mark Comba is going to give you about a minute and a half of chaos. Let's see if that's what we're going to get here. Mark Comba there in the black, Vanderberg in the white.
You know, you remember his fight so well. That's why we like Mark. Oh, good right from Jaden there. That's why we like Mark Comba. Take no prisoners kind of style, and then if it doesn't work, just try and survive. See if you can
You know,
find
Simon,
a weak
there's
point.
no shame in a solid
big left hand
1 to 2 minutes of action. There it is.
Oh, and another one,
money.
uppercut. As he's trying to get back up to his
Oh,
feet.
my goodness.
Another big right, and he's out, and he's finished. A great
It's a
knockout win for
Comba
Comba.
Mark Comba. Listen, a minute and a half, 2 minutes of chaos. And it works out perfectly as planned for Batista Batolo Batar. Oh, Simon, it's a Mark Comba night.
Wow, it was a big shot. Well, a couple of big, as Jaden was trying to get up to his feet, on his knees, Mark Comba unleashed this massive uppercut.
Take a look.
Left. Hammer fist to the side of the head. As he's getting back into his feet, a massive right uppercut, another massive right hook. And he's all over the place. And here's this big left hand, and he's out for the count. Another one follow-up shot before Bradlock's able to get in there. Great knockout win for Comba. Great to see Jaden Vanderberg able to get backstage and get looked at, and he's able to walk out under his own steam. As I said, he's got a young chin and he's such a talent. He'll be back. But you could see how much this win means for Mark Comba, and the crowd loved it.
Yeah, just a fantastic performance as Mark Comba once again gets back in the win column. It has been 6 long years for that young man.
Declaring your winner by knockout in the red corner, Batista Batolo Bashar, Mark Comba.
Nicholas Verach ready for battle once again, taking on Lungisi Zane Jr. This fight is officially underway there in the black trunks as Zane Verach in the yellow. Expect a good little firefight here, and now we get to see once again Simon, another debutant here in 2025, and what he can bring to the table.
Both fighters exchanging right hands. Nicholas looking very loose. And Lungisi pushing forward a very open-handed guard from Lungisi Umbazani. Switching stances a lot, trying to keep Verach guessing. Both look to exchange leg kicks. Short little left hand for Verach. Range finding right hand from Umbazani.
Got a lot of the small ones out here to kick off 121. We are going to get into the middleweight division a little bit later, but we are sticking with these small weight classes right now. And one thing you can always guarantee with that, Simon, is that you're going to get a lot of action. You're going to get a lot of technical action. As you can already see, the speed is on display here with these two men.
Oh, good right hands from Verach, and some good couple of counter shots from Bazani as he switches stances again. Oh, good right high roundhouse on the guard though from Verach, but Bazani felt that. Verach felt that, got the beans behind it. Meanwhile, it's a nice right cross from Bazani before he's moved to southpaw. Back to orthodox, nice leg kick from Lungisi. Verach does well, does a nice inside trip almost to enter the pocket with, put his opponent off balance. Comes into the pocket with a two-piece, well evaded by Lungisi. Nice and technical from both fighters, looking for a home for that short little left hook is Verach. You see going up high, repeated work with that right hand, finally gets on the second time of asking. Good head move for Verach as he slips the left cross. Bazani looking nice and sweet on the counter, some well-timed counters from Lungisi and Bazani. Oh, nice left at the end of that combo from Nick Verach. Bazani's focused. Oh, beautiful left high kick from Bazani.
Ooh, wow, what a shot. Money right on point. Nicholas Verach settling in here and throwing Some heavy shots here, and Bizane standing his ground here, looking pretty composed for a debutant.
Nice body kick there from Mlungisi. Mark coming forward. Tries a left jab into the pocket. Bizani just switching stances the whole time. Oh, it's a nice combination. There's a nice cross there from Bizani. Making for Mark really start to pay as he enters the pocket. Or tries a spinning back fist.
Nice.
Thinks a bit wobbled, is Bizani. I think he is. That spinning back fist from Verach has hurt him. Nicholas is looking to close.
He's just trying
to
survive now. He is retreating. He took some damage to Zane. And Verach starting to pour it on here. He's got to take this opportunity and run with it. Nicholas Verach could have an opening for a finish. Nice, right down the middle with that left hand. Another big right hand. And Nicholas Verach is on point and doing work.
Good stiff left though from Bizani. Still in there. Verach's taking a moment. Not pushing the pace. Showboating for Nick. That spinning back fist is actually his signature. He scored that, I think, at the IMAF finals in his amateur days. Absolutely superb spinning back fist. One of the great highlight reel knockouts I've seen from IMAF in terms of the amateurs. And scored well for Verach. I don't think it actually connected, but certainly worse for wear immediately after it was in Bizani. But being cool and taking his time now is Verach. Did look for the finish, but Bizani fought his way back into it with a very nice jab that gave Verach pause for thought. Head movement flavors from Verach coming in. Left from him and the right hand.
Nice counter shot there from Bizani as he starts to settle in here.
Oh, and that's
willing to hang right in there, isn't he, Simon? I mean, he's willing to stand and trade here with Verach, even though he's taken some significant damage.
Yeah, big
21 years old, Simon. Bizane stepping in here and making a huge leap in his career. We doing that again? That's just like, that's the trend, right? Everybody's pointing to the center of the hex.
I don't got no problem with that. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to do it.
I mean, listen, nobody ever had a problem with that. Nobody ever had a problem with people throwing down.
Apart from Justin Gaethje, he had a problem with it.
Oh, he had a problem with it. Yeah, he slept.
Yeah, what a body shot there from Mlungisi. Mark eats it. Big power shots from both fighters missing as they go toe to toe in the center. Mark dancing around now. He's switching stances. See if he can confuse Mlungisi a bit.
He seems really confident right now, does Nicholas Verach. He is just looking for an opening here. He feels like he has the advantage. All tied up, comes out of the clinch, able to glance a blow there in Bizani. And we're right back to it, right in the middle of that WSB World Sports Betting hexagon, right in the middle of our hexagon. And yeah, if these guys would just hang out right there in that orange area, right there by the logo, could you imagine? We'd have a lot of highlight knockouts.
Yeah, we should just build a hex around the World Sports Betting logo and just have them fight in a 3-foot phone booth. Oh, big roundhouse from Bizani, goes high, and it gives Verach the opportunity to get a pretty easy takedown. Full mount, but he's getting reversed here from Mlungisi and Bizani. But Nicholas Verach doesn't want anything to do with the reversal and gets one back of his own. Trying to sit down now onto a mounted half guard. Mlungisi and Bizani gets up to his feet. He eats a knee on it just before the disengage from Verach. Verach now gets some big welts underneath his left arm and the ribs, where those body shot at the beginning of the second round landed from Bizani.
Bizani putting the pressure on here. I love how he has taken real estate there in the center of the hex, not backing up. And that's psychological as well as strategical. And there's Nicholas Verach. He is able to put him on the ground, follows it up with a nice kick to the body. And Nicholas Verach showing us a lot here. Yeah. Definitely operating as the veteran, taking his time and not overextending.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't get frustrated because he's trying all his tricks with Bizani, and you could see the body kick as Bizani got up to his feet there. And you know, Umbazani's eating all of it and still looking pretty cool and calm in front of Verach. Certainly looking like he deserves in the pro rankings, does Mlungisi Umbazani. Left jab, right cross from Umbazani. Slips the right hand counter from Verach. Nick goes out for the outside leg kick. Mlungisi goes high, gets that left kick up so fast, does he, when he's in that southpaw stance. It's a good score for him. Opponents don't see it coming because he gets it up there so fast, and he gets the right kick to the body again, targeting those ribs. I like his kickboxing on design.
So of course, folks, later on this evening here at EFC 121, Ken Sekeletu, the undefeated challenger, taking on the champion Rudy Roots. That is in the main event of tonight's proceedings. And then in the co-main event, Billy Oosthuizen and Ayanda Zwane will battle for that #1 contender position.
Oh, money shot.
A lot of exciting things, and that one caught him. And that is a low blow. It appeared to be unintentional. And now Nicholas Verach will have to take his time. He's going to have up to 5 minutes. See if he wants to continue.
Yeah,
there you go. That'll shut things down for the time being. And that was a loud sound.
It
You
was.
can hear that one.
Right on the box. Yeah.
Oh, good. Gravy. No. Oh, we don't like that. We don't like that.
I was just talking about how I liked Mlungisi's kickboxing and how from the southpaw stance, he has such a very nice, very fast left high kick. Because he's switching stances all the time, when he goes back to orthodox, he targets the body with his kick. So he goes high in southpaw and goes to the body in orthodox. And I don't know if you can see the welt underneath the left arm of Nicholas Verach. They are purple as a result of that body shots. Just nice way of working his own technique and what he's comfortable with as he switches stances. Good left from Umbazani. Ducks the spinning back fist as well from Verach. Big shots for Nicholas coming forward.
There it is.
Oh, he's looking for the finishes from Verach.
He is throwing with bad intentions here. Nicholas Verach want to get a little retribution for that low blow. He is throwing with nasty intentions. And Bazane, though, hanging right in there, giving them all he can handle. We are under a minute here in round number 2, and what has been a very entertaining bantamweight matchup here at EFC 121.
Umbazani timing that left cross. Oh, another hellacious body kick on the ribs from Mlungisi Umbazani. Oh, and a good right hook there from Mlungisi Umbazani. It just stops the onrushing Nicholas Verach just for a second. Umbazani starting to counter from distance here quite nicely. Oh, and that nice right high roundhouse from him. Nicely blocked by Verach. Still Nicholas coming forward. Oh, good right hand there from Verach.
Doing some damage here on his 21-year-old opponent, Bazane Jr. Nicholas Verach. Bazane looking very, very strong, keeping that same pace. Verach perhaps slowing down just a little bit. And we'll see here in round number 3, third and final round here, this bantamweight matchup. Very, very strong round here. Good matchmaking here by our folks here in the EFC. Graham and Ashley putting together another great one. And Bazane walking down Nicholas Verach. He has done that the majority of this fight, Simon, and it's something that it's a small thing, but I think it just shows his confidence in there and the composure that he has inside the hexagon. It's
nice
definitely
right
a great attribute to have, right?
Indeed it is. But Verach now patient on the outside. Oh, good body kick again for Mlungisi. Nicholas replies with a good left jab. Oh, good body kick from Verach. Tries to follow with that spinning back fist again. With a thud against the ribs of Umbazani. Massive sound, and Mlungisi goes to the lead leg.
Right there in the middle of the hex. Verach and Umbazane here at EFC 121. Nobody is distinctly took over round 3 yet. These guys are happy to trade. Let's see who wants it more. Who's really going to go after it and land those significant shots. Another big kick, Simon. You talked about it. Umbazane looks so good in there with those kicks.
And yet Nicholas Vermaak eats it like it's Taco Tuesday. But it's Umbazane coming forward. Nice right hand from Vermaak. Good, nice stiff jab from Umbazane. Both fighters started to eat some big shots. Again, that nice inside leg kick from Mungisi. Mark looking for a bit of head movement flavor to see if he can come forward. Oh, nice right at the end of that combination from Umbazane. Just kicking away the guard as Mungisi. Mark plodding forward. But wary of the counter now. Both exchanging stiff rights. Oh, inside leg kick again for Umbazane.
Umbazane is showing us a lot here in fight number 1 as he stands toe-to-toe here with a veteran in Nicholas Vermaak. And what a left hand. He landed a beautiful left straight. And now it really seems like he is on point, sniper-like accuracy. Just continues to touch up Nicholas Vermaak. It's going to make potentially a decision very, very close.
And there's a cut now underneath the right eye for Vermaak. And as I said, that Umbazane targets the ribs again underneath that left arm of Nicholas. Oh, jumping axe kick into the pocket from Mungisi Umbazane. Starting to turn on the style as the Durban lad. Nice right cross though from Nick Vermaak. Going down to the body now is Umbazane.
This is what you want to see in this division. You want to see knockdown, drag out. You're getting it right now. Umbazane has the confidence right now, and now he has officially done some more damage, and now Vermaak is going to claim low blow. That happened really, really fast. We'll have to take a look
very fast
at the footage. That would be the second. That would be the second unintentional low blow, if so. And that's not a good look.
Well, Umbazane was disputing
if it does ring true.
Yeah, Umbazane was like saying no way straight away. Nicholas, meanwhile, was voicing his frustration at that, saying, "Oh my word, not another one. You know, you got me again." Umbazane was like, "No, I was nowhere near." So nobody knows. Can't wait for this nut shot replay from the truck. We're not going to get it.
The nut shot replay. Yeah. We'll take a look perhaps at the end of the round.
That's a sponsor magnet. Surely that's a sponsor magnet. Somebody here wants to sponsor the nut shot replay. You know, perhaps, you know.
Yeah, Planner's nut shot.
Planters, you know? Yeah, good old Jimmy Carter. Good left high kick. Both fighters going body shot again from Umbazane. He's coming forward. Plenty of time to get the finish. Both fighters exchanging. Forces for Mark to try and clinch up, but he escapes. Both fighters are sweating this third and final round. Big right for Umbazane, for Mark standing in front of him here.
What is a race, a sprint to the finish here by Vermaak and Umbazane as the crowd delighted here in the World Sports Betting Arena. Swinging for the fences is Umbazane, trying to take home victory number 1, and he is going to make a very good case for himself. As you can see the damage all over the face of Nicholas Vermaak. He has slowed down.
Oh, good left.
He just looking to get to the end of this round.
Right from Nicholas misses. Umbazane is coming forward. Another nasty body kick from him. Oh, and a good right hand on the bell, which Vermaak doesn't appreciate.
I mean, I think right on the bell, though. I don't know.
Take a look at that left torso there. Mungisi Umbazane looks like he's just had, you know, Sunday brunch.
Yeah, man, that is a testament to his training, right? That is a testament to the work he has put in, because you're right, he never slowed down. Let's take a look right here. That one caught him right in the back, and Vermaak was able to answer with a nice right hand to the jaw. But this was a very, very strong round for Umbazane. he did a lot of damage there. You see that kick to the body, and those would start to mount up.
Declaring your winner by split decision in the red corner, Nicholas Palmer.
Haloka dialed in. Francis Martin. Both men eye on the prize tonight. Who ascends to the next level here in the EFC? Round one underway there in the brown. Haloka in the black. Francis Martin. Like I said, Simon, this one could steal the whole show. Two young fighters, two men that could be right there on top of the leaderboards. And Francis Martin landed some nice shots, and Haloka was hurt there for a moment, and he may be able to recover there as he clinches up.
And there was a nice knee from Francis as well, just before the clinch. Oh, what a good takedown for Haloka. You're right, he was on the back foot with the strikes. Nice combinations from Francis Martin, and a very nice left high knee from Francis. Just before they clinched up with the fence, but perfectly timed takedown now for Haloka. In top control, nice figure four, just controlling the torso off his back there from Francis Martin. Now he's going for the, almost like putting up the rubber guard and getting the triangle. And Paul ducks out of it, postures up, breaks that move from Francis Martin. He'll be slow and patient now. You can see Luke Hendricks there in the apex corner. Perfect timing for that takedown to get out of trouble from Mpo. He turned away from the strikes, didn't he? And as he turned away, he ate that knee, but had the wherewithal to hit the switch and get that takedown. Beautifully timed and going to work down here. Martin does well to get back up to his feet. Almost pulling guard now. Haloka, and as he goes down to the ground, he eats a nice right elbow from Francis Martin. Going for the armbar now is Haloka.
Oh man, Haloka. Got that thing locked in, dialed in on the arm. And great defense there by Martin. Haloka and Martin already going for the kill tonight. Haloka so slick. And he may be able to turn him, Simon. We may have something here. Grabbing onto that arm. Martin is holding on for dear life.
Readjusting the grip now as Mpo. Martin still very patient though, he's not panicking this position. Readjusting his grip and really cranking on it. No, let's go of it. Good work from Francis Martin to escape the armbar attempt from Haloka. We'll see if Francis goes hunting for the neck. Mpo just grabbing hold of that wrist. Looks like Martin's thinking about knees to shoulders there, but he's got to be careful with the placement. Can't really see there with his head stuck behind the traps of Haloka, and they both get back up to their feet. Interesting sequence of both fighters.
Back to standing. Haloka and Martin, and a nice entry there by Haloka, but he doesn't cash in with the big head kick. 2 minutes to go here in round one, living up to all the hype here, Haloka and Martin.
Interesting sequence for both fighters. Oh, good leg kick from Francis Martin. Puts Mpo down on the canvas, pops straight back up. Both fighters fainting. Light footwork on the outside from Francis Martin. And Haloka is struggling to read the shots of Francis Martin. And he's covering up here. Some nice knees just bouncing off the guard. A good left from Mpo as he fights off the fence. Covering up and eating a lot of the shots. None of them getting through the guard. Martin almost as if he fakes the takedown attempt, but pops straight back up to re-engage the clinch up against the chain link. Some good combinations there from Francis Martin that Mpo was struggling to read and just covered up.
No surprise at all. You know, both these guys very, very well-rounded. Nice elbow over the top there by Martin. And Haloka, man, he can take some damage, and he comes right out of it. Extremely elusive, extremely durable is Haloka. Martin is giving him everything he can handle, but not really landing with any sort of real intensity. He's not doing a whole lot of damage, but he's looking good. And on the scorecards, he's going to make it very interesting is Martin, as we're under a minute to go, about 40 seconds. And Martin's in control, and sometimes you just got to stay busy enough for the judges' scorecards. And Martin may have done so. 30 seconds left.
Slugger just slips the right hand of Martin. He's standing with his back up against the fence, his Umpo. Tries to kick his way into space. Again, another nice right hand there from Francis Martin. Good leg kick in reply from Slugger. Certainly when Francis Martin's in full flow with his kickboxing, it's delightful to watch. But Umpo Slugger wants to get a couple of shots back of his own before the buzzer. These are early days for Umpo Slugger. As a relatively young fighter, only made his professional debut last year. And these are certainly things that Boyd Allen will work on. Almost tries the Berimbolo roll in. Tries the side kick to the midriff. Martin smiles and replies with a nice shot to the ribs himself.
Like that.
Again, he's got Slugger up against the fence. Interesting entrance.
Martin looks very, very comfortable in here. Extremely smooth with his strikes. And now he's starting to land. And if he can land, he's going to do some serious damage here. Haloka is deceptive, but it seems like he's giving up a lot of power, Simon. But now he traps him into a nice little triangle. And that is going to get tight. I don't know. The positioning isn't quite there yet.
Oh, Francis does well.
Great defense here by Martin, and he gets right out.
Yeah, really good defense by Martin to escape the initiating of a triangle from Slugger. And careful not to truly give up his back. Francis looks over to Devon Connier for a bit more advice. Patient trapping of the left arm. From Umpo, as a reverse back elbow from him. But Martin stuck to that back of Umpo Slugger. Nice knee to the ribs from him. Good patient work from Martin. Again, another elbow that's cut open Francis Martin from a very difficult position.
Wow.
Well, a lot of blood now over the back of Umpo Slugger.
Bloodletting begin. Yeah, Haloka with those nice sharp strikes there. And now Martin showing even more urgency and desperation. Perhaps he knows how serious that cut is, and now he's bringing everything here to Haloka with 3 minutes to go. And this guy just seems to have only one gear. Throw back to our friend Andrew Van Zel. He just keeps coming.
Nice. Yeah, I saw Andrew the other day. It was in great form. Great to see him as Umpo Slugger gets up to his feet. And again, targeting those ribs with the knees is Francis Martin. Still has Slugger in a difficult position. He could possibly go for a ride here again. Francis very happy to stay behind Umpo. Just working it with the knees, targeting the thighs. Umpo very patiently listening to Boyd Allen, the apex corner. He's going to turn around and into his opponent. Does well to finally get up to a standing position. Goes to the high kick, does Umpo Slugger. Martin gets his face out of danger's way just in time. Tries to shake off the blood, does Martin. Both guys going in with the big left hands.
You know, and I don't know that it's paid off as well in this fight, Simon, but I do love the style of Umpo Haloka. I like, how deceptive he can be. Coming in with that southpaw stance, I think it creates a lot of problems as well.
Oh, good right hand from Martin.
He's ate a lot of shots, and that was another example, but then baits him into another triangle attempt, and Haloka just never stops coming. Just when you think he's in big trouble, he throws those big, long legs around you and neutralizes his opponent. He's very deceptive. It's hard to tell how hurt he is, Simon, just the way he's falling around, the way he's defending. It's kind of like nobody else. Very unconventional.
Yeah, I think the right hand from Francis kind of pushed him backwards. And it was just a lack of balance rather than anything else. I don't think he was in trouble. But you're very right until you put your finger on the point there. That several times Francis has fallen into the rubber guard very nicely of Umpo Slugger. And I've talked about his jiu-jitsu before. And it's not something we always see in just the 2 fights he had last year in the EFC. How good he is off his back. With that rubber guard, thinks about throwing it up, but then closes his guard. It's controlling the back of the head. Let him go see if he can get the overhook and get some more options going around on his side. It's a few shots. Good swivel around. Nice scramble from Francis Martin to keep on the back here. So I think the combat that's carried on in this second round has almost healed the cut The blood flow seems to be stemmed by all the rolling that's going on the canvas from the forehead of Francis Martin. He stays on the back of Umpotloga, returns to those knees, to those ribs. Kloga does well to get back up to his feet. And Francis Martin from Reunion Islands wearing a claret mask at the moment. Switching stances of Kloga.
Indeed, man, what a sight. What a sight to be seeing, that claret mask. I like that. I'm used to the crimson mask, but the claret mask works as well. And there it is, right to the finish as Francis Martin throws a big kick, and this is extremely competitive.
And I think, is this the 6th fight of the prelims at EFC 123, and the first time we're going to the 3rd round. Nice two-piece from Martin coming into the pocket. Kloga goes down to the body.
The 3rd and final round, this is what we've come down to, and I can't even really predict where we're going to be at with the scorecards, but I do know this has been extremely competitive. And right down the middle, you know, Simon, I mean, there's no more direct punch, there's no more direct path. That's as the crow flies directly to the face of Umpo Haloka, and he may be getting caught off balance, etc., but it's great timing by Francis Martin.
Yeah, there's 2 repeated rights. Just the accuracy and the timing from Martin was beautiful. There's that right hand, he really waits. Just waiting, he's just reading off the movement of Umpotloga as he comes in and gets that right hand just over the top of the left hand. There's another beautiful one then. Catches it on a nice angle. The right cross this time from Francis Martin, and gets the finger whap from Umpotloga because of it. Umpo shuffling in with different flavors, different stances as he's coming in. And Martin kicks to the body.
Haloka now moving forward here. We're just a minute and a half in, and Haloka may be looking to be a little bit more aggressive here. And if you're in the corner of either one of these guys, there's really nothing, you know, concrete to stand on when you talk about who could be ahead and who's not ahead. So they both have to come in here with the idea of finishing their opponent. And look at that. Oh, my God. That had the makings of an incredible finish. Had he landed that, he baited him in to the Showtime attack and then almost landed a right hand. That would have slept him. That would have been the best highlight that's ever happened.
It was like a double Showtime dance, wasn't it? It was like capoeira off the chain link. And Francis Martin just screamed in laughter. I don't know if you heard it, but absolutely loved it. Meanwhile, both these guys are packing the power and take the consciousness away pretty much immediately. As Umpo dances in with repeated right jabs. Again, Francis is really just like running laterally, and you can see Kloga now is getting a little bit frustrated. I mean, Francis was kind of on the back foot, running laterally away, and not engaging here. Coming in with the right hand on the counter. Trying to tire his opponent out. Oh, beautiful right hand from Martin. That really hurt Umpo Kloga.
Here we go.
It's covering
Martin,
up now as Umpo.
He's turned away once again. This is a bad look. He's going to the body. Trying
Massive
to finish
right
him.
elbow as well, and Kloga's going down to the ground.
Down to a knee.
And the
This
referee
fight's going to be
stops
over. It's over.
That's a win for Martin. One hand is all it took.
Wow.
And the Reunion Islander carries on this incredible winning streak and puts away a massive young rising star here in Johannesburg.
Money in the bank. That was impressive, Simon. And Francis Martin, although you see the blood all over the face, you see the damage that Haloka gave him, that was just direct fire. I mean, like I said, there's no more direct shot than down the middle. And Martin just continued to spam that, just continued to throw that right hand, throw 1, 2, 3 of them in a row. And all the deceptibility and all the movement and unconventional movement of Umpo Haloka couldn't get around those direct right hands.
Yeah, I mean, just the kickboxing of Francis Martin, and kind of cancelled out Umpo's grappling offense on the ground as well to stay out of trouble and defend all those submission attempts to take the fight back to the feet. And then third round, you know, looking comfortable with his lateral movement, just running around the outside and timing the counters, trying to bait his opponent into the pocket so he can get those counter strikes working.
Declaring your winner by TKO due to strikes in the red corner, Francis KO Martin.
JT Bhota in the black shorts. Thiago Demisa and Vanderberg in the red. And Bobby Caragini's gets us underway as we watch this fight play out for possible contendership. And we're also watching the biggest MMA blockbuster with Dwayne Johnson, the smashing machine, showing in cinemas now.
And remember, super calm inside the pocket there. But both gentlemen not afraid to come on the inside zone.
So yeah, looking at the legs of JT Bhota.
Down low, the body shot, straight. Good job there by JT.
Both fighters obviously very aware of the power each other's packing.
Little smoke between two men.
JT comes in, CO looks for the counter replies.
Neither men willing to give up their space.
Oh, good right hand from Thiago Demisa. JT smiles at it though.
Slipped off.
Lateral kick to the front leg from JT Bhota. Goes for the inside. Slips off the inside leg with the leg kick. Thiago Demisa and Vanderberg patient on the outside. As I said, that comes forward, the left and right. Nothing connecting.
Really good counter punching by November. He hasn't been far off the range. JT stepping in behind that one. Hit him on the chest. Small feint. A little bit of showboating by either gentleman.
Yeah, JT trying to say the shot just came off his elbow.
Too flat-footed, both these guys.
Well, the power shots are landing on the guard of each fighter. If one of those connects, certainly going to be lights out. Nice inside leg kick from Thiago Demisa. Level change feint from JT. Comes in with that right hand again. Right hand pulling short at the moment for JT Bhota.
Oh, good up straight kick to the body of November by JT Bhota. Right hand fires back as November.
Nice left at the end of that combination from Thiago Demisa.
Yeah.
JT trying to target the lead leg again.
A little bit of more footwork by JT. Little fake.
Thiago goes high with the left, targets the body with the right behind it. He's going with that leg kick now. Thiago's trying to pump himself up. At the moment, he's just looking for the counters. He's willing for JT to come into the pocket. Trying to just see at the moment, just trying to target him with the two-piece counter.
Caught him there with the left hook right hand. Good straight 1-2 down the middle, exploded into the space. Good defense though by JT. I'd like to see JT a little bit more snappy and cutting the corner a little bit more. getting off the cop.
Jumping into that left hand to Demisa on Vanderberg. Points to the center of the hex.
Can't allow him to get comfortable though. JT needs to push the pace a little bit.
Big right hand from Sia, just misses.
I'm not in that. Immediately off of that right hand. Again, JT Bhota. You saw how destructive that right hand is. Against Shambrana. Oh, cuts him with the left hook. Recovered super quick.
I think both exchanged right hands, but I think it was Sia that had the power behind one. Oh, JT's covering up here. He gets the takedown. November pops straight up though.
November overcommitted. Had him hurt, overcommitted. JT doing exceptionally well. Shot on the single, got the takedown.
Good balance from Vanderberg to defend the takedown though. He put JT down with the right hand and then showboated. JT got up and almost got the takedown.
Short little chair hook on the inside, put him down.
Good combination on the feet for Vanderberg. I don't know if JT Bhota's been able to shrug the cobwebs away yet.
It was only a matter of time before one of those counters did land though. He'd been looking a long time.
Good sprawl for Vanderberg. Stiff left jab from him. Oh, massive left hand just misses. Huge right hand. Massive bowling overhand right from Vanderberg.
Counter striking has been really effective by Vanderberg. Stifled JT Bhota. As soon as he overcommits, Vanderberg fires off immediately. Oh, call him again. $2:50 still in the round, long time. JT seems to be struggling.
Oh, good left hand from Bhota.
Caught him with that hook.
Both missed with big right hands. Good shot for JT Bhota, his best shot of the fight so far. Inside leg kick, checked. Both fighters starting to work behind their jabs.
Both got high guards. Some vicious power at this weight. Two very big boys. Can't have too many landing. You can see the welt above the knee there. November chopped at it once or twice. Big counter again. It's too direct on the combination. That's why the fire is immediately back.
Stepping into the left.
Good jab again there by November. Another one. November using that jab really well. Again landing. It's 3 unanswered.
Going for that right hand again is JT Bhota as he comes in. Flashing out that left jab is Demisa.
But hesitance on the commitment though. He's been caught already coming in. Doesn't want that to happen again. Oh, good right hand by JT. But November back to the jab straight away. Just using it to control the space. Again, oh!
Well, it's starting to trade, put power behind it.
But caught with the spinning back elbow. It just went on the onslaught. 30 seconds to go. JT bleeding from the head.
He's bleeding from the nose and the forehead. Not going to cause him too much bother at the moment. Again, that left hand from November just short.
A lot of damage caused this round by November. That jab has been vicious.
Oh, comes back with a left jab, does November. Oh, big combinations now from Demisa. JT Bhota spits out the blood and comes forward. The oblique click to the front leg. A couple of
guns blazing. Immediately on the front foot. Caught him with that overhand right. Got to get in the pocket. Good. Bashing the space.
Stiff combinations from both fighters.
Bashing the space.
November looking for him for the right uppercut.
Got to get in the attack zone, which he's done really well. JT on the front foot straight away. November doesn't have that jab range. Oh, good 1-2 to the body. Attack the body, came up top.
November trying to get that left jab working. Bhota trying to find a way into the pocket. See if he can land that big right. Again tries it. Two-piece combination from November coming off the guard, as was that right hand. Switching stances a lot as JT Bhota.
Switches on the line though. He needs to be circling that off. Oh, good lean. Left there on the money. It's the first time he used that footstep to throw again.
Stiff, powerful combinations in reply for November.
They haven't been afraid not trade. Both guys firing off at will. JT needs to be a lot more active. Can't get November time to set. Straight away, as soon as he cuts the corner, something's got to be firing.
Good left from Demisa. Bhota goes back to orthodox again.
They're talking to each other inside there. Caught him with that overhand right. November applying the pressure.
Still flashing out that left jab to Demisa.
Been really effective with that. It's been the weapon that's controlled this fight. Oh, stepped on the left, landed. Good body kick there from November.
Coming in with the left again is November.
2 minutes to go.
Bruised and blooded JT Bhota, still dangerous on the outside here.
Either one of these men can land a finishing blow. They still both have power.
Yeah, good body kick from JT.
Yeah, very much in it though, both of them. Been very methodical by November. Been very calculated. Oh, good step off and throw.
Yeah, the left hand has been the money for November this fight. That's for sure. Good right hand from Bhota. Despite all the power and the counters and combos from November.
Yeah, round three is going to be very interesting in terms of the judges' scorecards.
Good left hand again from JT.
Yeah, JT seems to have landed a little bit more than what November has. Good behind the defense though.
Yeah, I think it was good. I would say it's good boxing defense from JT Bhota. A lot of the power shots from the Demisa have come off the guard of JT.
He's defended a lot.
And yet he's the one who wears the scars of war more than Thiago Demisa on Vanderberg, which is the story of that left jab.
Yeah, correct. The left jab has just been so destructive. It's landed continuously. Good uppercuts into a straight right. Firing back both these gentlemen. Still in it. 27 seconds to go. And both guys are still at work.
Apart from a very small takedown attempt in the first round, there's been no inclination whatsoever for any kind of grappling.
Nothing whatsoever.
Vanderberg coming forward at the clapper. Both fighters swinging. Good left from Vanderberg.
Good fight. Good fight by both gentlemen. But the story of that fight was definitely the jab of November. Really controlled the space. Did a lot of damage with it. As you said, the big power shots, not a lot landed. Most of the damage done to JT Bhota was done off the back of that jab. I'll be very interested to see what the judges score this one. So, I mean, some strange calls already tonight, Simon.
Yeah, probably
anything's possible.
Probably 210 points to 3, something like that. But obviously, Thiago Demisa on Vanderberg thinks he's taking it.
If I had to talk on my opinion of the fight, I definitely think that the jab has been the winner.
Well, both fighters had some good moments. Usually telling blows, but both fighters packing such power. They're wary. All the knockout power. JT coming forward, looking for a home for that big right hand. A lot of the counters from Sia coming off the guard. Some of them coming through. Good left hand from Vanderberg there. Just misses with the left. Comes forward. Well, he's a sight in full flow, Vanderberg, isn't he?
Big man. Super explosive as well, and his counter-punching was really, really sharp. I really enjoyed his counter-punching.
Declaring your winner by unanimous decision in the blue corner, the chef, Thiago Demisa, Vanderberg.
Gorilla Aoso, Zane Tannis. Don't blink, it's kill or be killed here. Round number 1 underway there in the black with the red trim. Tannis there in the black and gray. Gorilla Aoso, and no surprise, Gorilla Aoso swinging for the fences figuratively. He is going for the kill, Simon.
Oh, nice knees inside the clinch from Tannis in reply. Aoso's trying to get the single and get the trip. Good defense from Tannis. Tannis might be more comfortable on the ground. But good clinch work from him as Aoso was coming forward and pushing the pace. A nice right hand from Gorilla. So Tannis's left ribs. But up to his feet is Tannis. He's looking for his own trip and gets it nicely. Good defense on the ground. Stopping the pass is Gorilla Aoso. Forearm old school across the windpipe from Zane Tannis. Aoso with the right leg and the foot inside the hex fence. See if he can get a bit of leverage and push his opponent off, just waiting for the right opportunity. Working on that right-hand side now is Tannis. Short little shots from him. Aoso,
you gotta love that aggression here. Tannis coming out here to make a great first impression here on the EFC fans and of course on the brass as well, as Tannis continues to just put his weight down and really put everything into this first few minutes of action. Gorilla Aoso is in a very, very bad spot, Simon. It's going to be hard to get out from underneath Zane Tannis right now.
Big shots from Tannis, and he's really picking them. Really picking his shots with his elbows, pinpoint. Tannis himself is cut above the right eye. He's in full mount here. Picking his shots, good right hands, getting past the guard, another good shot. Really cinching up the legs. Nice leg wrapping from Zane Tannis. Lateral elbows to the side of the head from him as well.
This is not where Gorilla wanted to be here after that long layoff, and Zane Tannis trying to put an end to this thing.
Oh, big
Rapid
shot.
fire punches. Having Redkalawan watching very closely. And this one looks to be the beginning of the end. He's just covering up. He's got to do more than that.
Tannis takes it.
And there's the step in.
What a debut. What a win.
What an incredible debut by Zane Tannis. That is how you step in and show the world what you're all about. He could be trouble, Simon. That was relatively easy for him, and he's going to need some bigger tests. But that's a great way to start off your UFC career.
Yeah, just so many unanswered blows. I mean, I know Aoso got up and chatting to the doctor saying absolutely fine. And it's Zane Tannis who's wearing the scars of war in his face at the moment. Finally get a smile from him. You know, to win on debut against a veteran like Gorilla Aoso, I think he'd be more happy with that. He cracks a smile. But Aoso was just absolutely going nowhere, was he? He was so much ground and pound, taking a lot of shots. And Tannis wants a word with him just how much he appreciates him stepping up at short notice. I mean, all fair play to Wallace Aoso coming in. The day before weigh-ins is when he got the call. Zane Tannis' opponent originally ducked out of the fight. I'm not sure why.
Declaring your winner by TKO due to strikes in the blue corner, Zane Tannis.
And here we go, folks. It is the madness. Marcel Els, it's been 3 years. Taking on Emmanuel Sita, it's been 2 for him. Who's going to come back firing after the layoff? Round number 1 is underway. They're in the green and the black. His Els in the white. Emmanuel Sita, and they are coming out firing as expected.
Emmanuel kicks Marcel. Marcel uses the momentum for the spinning back fist and scores it. Oh, beautiful body kick. A liver shot straight away from Sita. And it's all down. He takes the win.
Good night.
Shuts Marcel down with the liver kick.
Shut his whole body down, Simon. Shut it all the way down. Oh,
wow. Good stoppage from Petey Coxon. Recognize it straight away. I think Emmanuel got one follow-up shot. But there's no, when you get hit with that, it's like hitting the switch, isn't it? It's almost like going unconscious, but it's your organs that tell your body you can't carry on. I can see the welt right from my commentary position on Marcel's side. His ribs are swelling up. I don't know if it's broken, but I can see the swelling immediately, almost 10 seconds after. I don't know if it would actually hit the liver, but that is a massive shot and a massive mark of the kick on the side of his ribs. You can't see it from there. It's on the other side of his.
Yeah, that's rough.
Massive shot.
And Els pops right back up. But that was, right out of the get-go. As soon as the round started, both fighters were throwing, fight-ending shots. I mean, whether it's the overhand or whether it's the kicks.
Declaring your winner by TKO due to body kick strike in the red corner, Emmanuel, the humble warrior, Sita.
And let's get things started here. Tabata Malele and Vuyo Jula. As the fans are still making their way into the EFC PI here. And we get things cracking here. Simon, we got Malele and Jula. We have Jula on the right side. Malele there with the blue wraps. And I love this matchup. Like I said, this is a fantastic division here for the EFC. And I'm surprised we haven't seen this matchup yet. I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, it's fast straight away. Exactly what we expected. Both guys trading. So good kicks to the midriffs. But it's a nice position now for Vuyo Jula on top and in full mount. It's Tabata Malele. He's given up his back, but he turns the corner really nicely to get out of that position, does Malele. Jula's holding on to the neck. He's got a clasp on, he's let go of it. He's controlling the left arm now of Tabata, but Tabata being very patient on top, getting out of that position, even though Vuyo Jula very active off his back. Really hunting for the neck now is the Python Hitman. Gloria Torture on top.
No hesitation at all, Simon. I mean, these guys got right to work. They were ready to fight. Important to note that we have an interim flyweight championship battle tonight as well. So a lot of flyweight action here. And, this is a very rare thing for a promotion to have such a strong flyweight division. EFC being has to be one of the top promotions in the world today for flyweight fighters. We consistently are pumping out world-level elite talents here, Simon.
Yeah, well, it's always been a similar. The past couple of years, the lower divisions and the middle divisions have been strongest in terms of the roster strength, and you know the way in which the titles are exchanged and the rotation of the defenses. It's always so fast with the middle to lower divisions, you know, going from middleweight down, in my opinion. And we haven't had enough light heavyweights. And yet, all of a sudden, we have JC Lamprecht in the main event defending his light heavyweight title tonight against Edson Silva, who's a massive talent from Jungle Fight in Brazil, coming through, along with the Brazilian contingent. But, you know, you and I have always had that conversation, Cyrus, haven't we, in the past, how, you know, you love the heavies, but I feel in the past few years with this kind of action, particularly how they fast the flyweights and the lightweights come out of the gate, and the 135-pounders too, is that you're coming around now to the lower divisions.
Oh, 100% I am. Yeah, I mean, I definitely would agree with that. I still think the presentation and larger-than-life personalities of the heavyweights always shine through for me. But if you love technical fighting, and now you're not just seeing these fights that are going the distance, you're seeing fights that are getting finished as well in the flyweight division and in the bantamweight division. And that was always my biggest gripe is we were just constantly seeing decisions. But now we're seeing guys that are extremely aggressive. We're seeing fighters in this division and in the bantamweight division that have knockout finishing power. And that's what I love to see, and I think that's what's made the hugest difference for me.
Well, I do agree with you when you say in terms of the power and the size of the heavyweights, it's something like it's the Premier League of fighting to a certain extent. Like, it's the real Cadillac of fighting to a certain extent. And now we've got Elvis Moyo defending his belt later this year against Triple H, Mutunga Chikasa. I mean, that's without one of the fight of the years. I can't wait for that fight. Certainly a heavyweight fight that won't go out of the first round, and yet it will see that this one between Muella and Julia probably will as the groundwork continues, and referee Peter Coxon keeping a very close eye on the action in terms of the activity. Certainly doing very well in top is Tabatso Muella, keeping it very tidy, but good activity from Vuyo Julia, always hunting for opportunities, very being offensive off his back, but really nice control from his opponent, the Gloria Torch, in the meantime to keep it down there and certainly start scoring some points. Good control time for him. Some nice left elbows as well, hitting some nice right shots to the ribs, really causing some problems. Nice hammer fists as well. Certainly keeping it down there and keeping Peter Coxon happy to keep it on the horizontal.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This has already been a war of attrition here. It went to the ground, and it hasn't really left the ground. And Vuyo Julia spending time on the bottom, fighting from underneath. And Tabatso Muella right there with what we've been seeing out of him. And that has been maintaining control and getting better and better on the ground and controlling his opponents. And Tabatso Muella is once again in control, and Vuyo Julia trying to fight his way from the bottom. Final seconds here in round number one as this thing has turned into a grapple on the mats. And that is where we will end round number one. Tabatso Muella controlling this fight thus far.
Vuyo Julia certainly no slouch off his back, but was eating a couple of nice shots there from Tabatso Muella, who comes out with a beautiful high kick straight out of the gate of the second round. Oh, and another beautiful one. That rocked him. A great high kick again from Tabatso. Wow. Julia looks like
Vuyo Julia looks to take control here and take advantage of the situation. There's Julia coming around the back here of Muella. Can Muella shake him off? He has seemed to have the advantage here and seemed to be a step ahead, but Vuyo Julia trying to drag him down into the depths and possibly take control here. Tabatso Muella, though, with an incredible kick. And that lit a fire under Vuyo Julia. So now we have quite the little scrap here. What a scramble between the two of them.
Full mount. Massive shots coming in from the Gloria Torture. Pipe and Hitman's covering up, trying to defend himself from the strikes. Don't know how he recovered originally from that. Vuyo Julia is able to survive that left high roundhouse as you were talking, Cyrus. No idea how he was able to take the back of Tabatso, but then Muella turns it around in a fantastic position. He's got the hooks in, and it's a nasty position for Vuyo Julia, taking the shot. Muella tries to readjust himself now. Big left hands, trying to get the finish done, and it's
one after another.
What
there
a
it
win!
is!
Wow!
make that a hat trick. 3 wins in a row for Tabatso Malele as he continues to grow stronger and stronger as a mixed martial artist. What a finish, and how quickly, Simon, things can change on a dime here in the EFC. It really looked like Jula was going to be in control, but with 1 shot and 1 reversal, there's Tabatso Malele finishing the fight. It kind of reminds you of why we are sitting here commentating one of the best sports in the world.
Oh, absolutely agree with you. This kid's starting to run through the 125-pound roster like a knife through butter. Moses Makari, David McCarney, Salahuddin Plaikis, and now Buya Jula.
Declaring your winner by TKO due to strikes in the blue corner, Tabatso, the glory of torture, Malele.
Here is your challenger, Sibusiso Savenle, taking on that man, the steely eyes, the Faiz Jacobs. Oh baby, this one's underway in the black, yellow, and red. Sibusiso Savenle in the black and gold, Faiz Jacobs.
Faiz controlling the center. Sibusiso just trying to get a little bit of comfort into the moving on the canvas inside the hexagon, using that teep kick. He's controlling the space nicely. Champion looking very calm. Jumps into a fake twitch. Savenle is still just on the outside. Wary of the reach advantage that goes to the champ.
Indeed, the champion pushing the pace. And we know, extremely explosive, and it can happen at any moment. So another one of those instances. You gotta pay attention to this because I'm bad about looking down just for a moment. And that's when you miss it, especially if you're me. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled on the screen, peeled on this fight, because it can happen at any moment. Faiz has shown us over the years. Sabit Sibusiso has shown us the same. Both men extremely explosive for the bantamweight division.
I mean, look at Faiz's recent fight against Sylvester Chipfumbu, that incredible knockout in the first round. Came out of nowhere. And equally, that recent fight that Sibusiso Samanda Savenle had against Ruvan de Beer, the second round TKO. Both of those finishes, recent finishes on both his fighters' records, came out of absolutely nowhere, almost against the run of play.
Nice swing and a miss there by Faiz Jacobs, and Savenle. He was able to capitalize with a nice counter shot. There we just, I got a taste. You could feel the power that both these men are wielding. Happy to hang out here on the feet and test the waters here. It's a 5-round fight, so they're not going to rush it.
Always remember that Faiz has got that leap, where he has that jumping knee and that jumping kick. And with just one leap, he has the athletic ability to cross the entire hexagon and land a finishing blow as he hits the canvas on one foot. And his athleticism is truly incredible. And his frame belies a certain amount of power. He gets so much torque in his strikes. I mean, Kutso's intro was that he's a kickboxer, but I don't know why we have these intros where it's mixed martial arts. And as a champion in MMA, you've got to have that all-round skill set. He's got that submission ability as well. That was a stumble by Sibusiso. He catches the kick from Faiz with a big right.
Now things are starting to get loose. They're starting to get loose. They're starting to throw now. The waiting game is over. I'm not surprised because Faiz is a guy that just likes to stay on the gas. Now he's trying to cut off the ring, look for an opening. One of the most interesting stories in the history of the organization is Faiz Jacobs. Discovered, a big fan of the EFC.
Samanda's down. He's looking for the finish.
He caught it.
And the champion
He caught
wins.
it right across the chin. It's over.
Whoa! With the
Faiz
first strike
does it
of the
again.
fight.
What more can he do? What more
Unbelievable.
can he do? I'm going to shoot him a message for Faiz Jacobs right now. Feel like it's time.
It's time.
It's time.
It's a good time. To that left high glancing bow, the right, the left, and Samanda Savenle was not even in it.
glancing blow off the top of the head with enough power behind it. Render him semi-unconscious, a beautifully timed right hand, and then that left after the 2 follow-up shots really sealed the deal. Brad Block going for a nice little journey on the canvas as well, taking it from another angle. Just had enough behind it to discombobulate the consciousness of Triple S. And Block got in there as soon as he could.
Declaring your winner by knockout, and still EFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Faiz, the Troublemaker, Jacobs!
It's fight time. Marcio Oliveira. Terence Bolello. Well, you can hear him out in the crowd there, the World Sports Betting Arena. You can hear the chants for Bolello all throughout the arena. A lot of fans in the house tonight. Round number 1 there in the light green, Terence Bolello. Oliveira in the orange. And we are right down to business, Simon. I'm excited about this fight. So many fights to be excited on this card. You really said it, one of the most stacked cards we've had in a long time, top to bottom. And this is one of the big centerpieces. What a nice teep kick.
Yeah, beautiful teep right underneath the chin, perfectly placed. Curls the toes back, does the Black Panther. Sajin eats it nice though. Both exchange inside kicks, getting a bit too close, but no low blows. Bolello on the outside, the lead leg of Marcio Oliveira. Switching stances now. Black Panther goes back to southpaw. And go back to orthodox, looking for a hand with a big overhand right, and just misses. Semi-apology for the almost low blow from Oliveira. Love touch gets them carrying on straight away without a pause. Left jab down to the body and inside against that lead leg. Nice switch kick as well from Bolello. Overreaching with that right hand is Oliveira, but he's got Bolello cornered here. He's going to chase him down. At some point, it's going to be a big exchange and someone's going to go to sleep. Ducks out of the left high kick.
I love the countering already from Terence Bolello, the Black Panther, showing that dexterity. And here comes Oliveira diving in, looking for a takedown, shrugging him off is Bolello, and he wants to throw hands and feet. He wants to stand up.
Black Panther just tosses him aside, saying, no, I'm not having any of that. I ain't done playing on the feet yet. Not that Terence will be too concerned about the jiu-jitsu Oliveira. The wrestling from Terence Bolello has come on such leaps and spades since joining wrestling for MMA with Hayden Abrahams down in the Western Cape. Well, the in-play odds there, Cyrus, and it still shows Terence Bolello 1.65. Quite a significant favorite, 2.15 as the dog is Oliveira, as Bolello has got the rear naked choke in, and it looks inside.
That's beautiful. And he has got it. That thing is super tight.
So tight.
Beautiful. He's going to have to give up to that. That is too tight.
Oliveira's thinking of tapping.
Look at that expression on his face, Simon. He is giving everything to that choke, and he's still got it.
Oliveira
has not let it go yet. He needs to get a hook in. How is Oliveira still alive? How is he still holding on? We can't see anything there. It's hard to tell. There it is. Beautiful angle, and he has to give up on it.
Oliveira survives.
I don't think he's going to give up on it, though. He's going to try to cinch it in again. That was super tight.
How did Oliveira not tap to that? Choke was in so deep from Bolello, and Terence was cranking on it with every strain and sinew he has in his body. And now it's Oliveira going for the takedown. Nice single, turns into it and gets Bolello down. Bolello gets up to his feet, turns in, looking for that left-handed, there it is, goes down to the body. Nice knee up the middle as well. Oliveira in trouble. He's a bit on wobbly legs from that shot, that initial shot, and that combination from Bolello. Good left hand from, great right hand, good right hand from Bolello that puts Oliveira down. He's trying to scramble.
Oh my goodness, Terence Bolello is a man possessed. Beautiful shots, left hands, right hands. Terence Bolello is on fire right now.
Oliveira is still trying to survive. He's tangled up the legs. But shots continuing from Bolello as he continues to look for the finish. How is Oliveira still in this fight? Not just from the punches, but from the submission attempt. What an absolutely incredible first round. Oliveira is able to survive it. Meanwhile, Bolello is carrying on with the ground and pound from a standard position, looking for those up kicks.
was Marcio Oliveira. Bolelo comes down to the ground and just gets in some oxygen. Everyone in the World Sports Betting Arena in the City of Gold taking in the oxygen and just getting the chance to breathe before Terence Bolelo returns with the ground and pound and some massive left hooks to his grounded opponent. What a fight.
Well, now Terence Bolelo is taking a little bit of time to rest himself.
He's got the
to
arm
explode
bar.
that next time out. Oh, the arm is on tape.
Oh.
That is nice and tight. But Bolelo gets out.
Bolelo escaped, and the
One
ground and
after
pound
another. Hammer
continues.
shots.
Oliveira's in trouble again, and he's
Vicious
covering
work.
up. He's just holding on to the leg.
He's watching it close.
Massive hammer fist.
What
big
does Bolelo
elbows.
have to do? What does he have to do?
Oh, Oliveira is still in this, and referee's looking still closely. 10 seconds left to survive for Oliveira as Terence Bolelo continues with the shots. Big right hands after a couple of lefts and some massive elbows. Oliveira is just covering up. He's going nowhere, and he survives to the hooter. Wow, what a fight. And they're pretty tough folk out there. But that was something else.
Now, normally I would say this could be trouble for Bolelo because he used up so much energy trying to put him away, but Bolelo has a heck of a gas tank on him. And he keeps that gear very, very high.
Yeah.
And I don't expect him to slow down too much, Simon. I really don't. Bolelo and Oliveira here, and Oliveira has to be having very high confidence, be willing to take everything that Bolelo could throw at him and to still be standing. And the damage really isn't there. Do you see much damage on Oliveira? Because I don't see it.
No, I can't see much at all. He hasn't been cut. But you know, talking about Terence's cardio, I mean, remember the Edson Mashavani fight? I mean, it was breathless action. All 5 rounds in that title fight. And Terence went all the way. It was a good front kick right to the midriff of Oliveira. He needs to get his offense going. Oh, another beautiful body shot from Oliveira. Sorry, from Terence Bolelo.
Keep in mind, this is a 3-round fight. This is not a 5. So they're going right after it.
I mean, that's just the gas tank from both fighters. The recovery from Oliveira, he's coming forward, and he continues to eat these shots from Terence. But he's the fighter coming forward. Now Terence is looking for the counter. A lot of flavors from Terence on the outside, though. Goes back like he did in that first round. Nice left hand from Oliveira, though. Steps into that right. Oh, beautiful body kick from Bolelo.
Just creative striking, very, very sharp striking here from Terence Bolelo. And another counter. Another lovely left hand.
Terence goes back for the inside leg kick. Jumping into that right hand is the Black Panther, but Oliveira is still ever present. Ducks under the left hook from Bolelo. Tries to wheel around for the takedown.
Drag him right down. Oh, and there it is. Vickers Schwartz already warned him once. Bolelo gets away with it, though. He grabs the cage just for a moment. Here we go. Warning's coming through. I don't know that it's going to be a point yet, but I bet anything after this is going to be a point. I don't think he's going to do a point yet, though.
Well, he's having a...
That was the firm talking to right there.
Rather
but you
firm,
can't blame Bolelo. I mean,
I didn't see the first warning. Was that the first instance of a warning?
No, he did. Very early on, he grabbed it just for a split second, and Vickers told him something. It was probably within the first minute of the fight. So it did happen. It happened a lot more prominently there. So Vickers is going to lay down that final warning, I would imagine, and after that, it's going to be a point. So now Bolelo he doesn't have that in his back pocket.
Yeah, and that was a crucial, really defended the takedown with it. So it was a very consequential fence grab. Good right to the body from Terence. Oliveira is still there, fighting back. He was able to survive that first round and come into the second off his stool. Oh, great body shot. A liver kick from Manala. And that really puts his opponent down.
He's taking major damage, and there it goes. Oh, Terence Bolelo catches another victim. The Black Panther is an absolute superhero. This guy continues to impress us. Goes to be with his fans. The people love him, and why not? He is a superstar, folks.
Oh, he's something else, man. Jumps over the fence, starts parting security. Comes back into the cage with his sneakiest grin on his face. Look at that, man. I told you he's box office. The world's got to know the name of Terence, the Black Panther Bolero. This kid is golden pay-per-view. Look at him. He's got the mouth, he's got the charisma, he's got the ability to match an incredibly exciting fighting style. He's just the kind of fighter who puts bums on seats.
He's the sharpest he's ever looked. I mean, he's gotten that much better. He's improved. He continues to improve. This kid is still in his fighting prime, without a doubt, and he's getting that much better. International opponent, it doesn't matter. He's done it before. He just did it again.
25 years old.
He's box office. He's one of the best in the company.
9 professional fights.
Declaring your winner by TKO due to strikes in the blue corner, Terence, the Black Panther, Bolero.
JC Lamprecht, his challenger, Edson Silva. And we are on a pop in here, folks. It is time to get down to business. JC Lamprecht is pushing the pace right out of the gate. The champion bringing it to the challenger.
Well, look at those odds.
Here's your odds. Edson Silva coming in as a massive underdog, Simon.
Massive outsider. And he's targeting the legs of JC straight away. And it's very good movement as Edson Silva. A bit of a trip on the inside leg kick. Tries the oblique kick as well to the lead leg. Going to dance around the outside and perhaps play the counter game. Well, what odds for World Sports Betting. 5.5 for Edson before the fight has even started. For a guy who's got titles in Brazil in his professional career, those immensely generous odds for JC.
Oh, insanely. Yeah, wow. I agree. JC Lamprecht is dialed in. His story, I mean, you can't hardly write it. I mean, this comeback trail that he has been on, to come back as strong as he has, to sit there and work directly with Dricus du Plessis, a man that he battled in his original run. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. And Lamprecht, gosh, look at the movement of this guy. He is moving so swiftly.
Yeah, so fast, so many feints, just dancing, so light-footed. And I referenced that movement of a lightweight, and he's got that. With all that muscle mass, he's just a natural light heavyweight. And you think without the muscle mass, you think he can't go into later rounds. Think again, he really can. But going back to those odds, that's World Sports Betting for you. It's not necessarily about the realities of the fight. It's about giving values to the punters on a really tempting betting line. You look at Edson Silva at 5.5 and think that is way worth it before even the first bell. Typical WSB, love it. Goes for the body kick to Silva.
Pushing the pace here, 2 minutes in, championship bout. This is not a guy in JC that likes to waste any time, am I right, Simon? I mean, this is a guy that always brings the heat and always comes in strong, doesn't get paid by the hour. He is coming for a quick finish.
No, he just bulldozes. You know, he's like something out of the Fantastic Four or DCI or Marvel. You know, he just gets head down and just goes bollocking through walls and just breaking them down. He does well with opponents. You know, remember Rhino for the WWE used to have that spear. He used to head down and just fly straight into his opponents. And it doesn't matter what kind of offense his opponent has. He just cuts through them with this incredible, almost heavenly force of mass and momentum, the likes of which I don't think we've seen in the EFC. Perfect light heavyweight. A bit of a reset. Oh, just ducks under the big right hand from Silva. Comes in with a good right.
He's looking for power right down the middle. Looking for direct shots, trying to end this fight. Edson Silva, though, not going away easily. Silva very, very strong.
Nice movement from Edson on the outside. Gets out of the danger zone nicely. Pops in with a little outside leg kick. Oh, good attempt at the spinning back heel from JC. Bounces off the outstretched arm of Edson Silva. It's that way that JC Lamprecht dances in to the pocket with that right hand. A good right from him. Nice reply to the combination with the uppercut at the end from Silva, just slips. Got a feints from Lamprecht, switching stances again, going to southpaw now. A lot of feints from that lead jab. And some moves out
Moving
of the danger
in
zone.
here, JC Lamprecht, the confidence very, very high. He's committing, but he hasn't go all the way in yet. He hasn't fully attacked yet. He is still filling out the challenger very wisely, not overcommitting. He's examining.
Oh, ducks under the big right roundhouse. Does Lamprecht.
That could be a problem.
And he goes down to the ground. Big left elbows from Lamprecht. He's going a hold of the neck now.
Could be the beginning of the end. He's underneath the chin. That's nice and tight, and God, is he strong, Simon.
He's just got the
If
one
he can
hand
get
at the
underneath
moment.
that chin, which it doesn't appear that he has it yet.
Now he's got it. As Edson Silva gets back up to his feet. He's trying the front guillotine choke. It's JC Lamprecht. He's hit underneath. Edson Silva's grimacing. He's going to go down to the floor. He's still conscious. I don't know why. And it's over. Lamprecht gets the bout. Whoa! Lamprecht.
JC Lamprecht. He is a monster, a physical specimen, and he comes out on top again and outlasts his Brazilian challenger. What a finish, putting away Edson Silva, and still JC Lamprecht. My goodness. And just like that, Simon, South Africa goes 4-0. That is a clean sweep. And it was all led by that takedown. Let's take a look at the action replay right here. There it is. This is where it all started, Simon. The beginning of the end here for Edson Silva. As soon as he did that, I was like, this is trouble for Silva because Lamprecht is not going to let up.
No, and timed it beautifully. Ducked under that right roundhouse. There was a couple of nice replies from Edson. But as soon as the fight was done, JC Lamprecht goes over to Edson Silva. He's chatting away now as we take a look and see if we can see the tap. There it is. That was right, around the back.
Oh, yeah. Emphatic.
And JC's now grabbed Captain America, Eric Alvarezson, and getting him to translate what he wants to say. Have to take his opponent down on the ground after the tap.
Declaring your winner by tap out due to guillotine choke. And still, EFC light heavyweight champion of the world, JC Lamprecht.
Kelvin Smith and Taboha and Tene. Man, the eyes of Taboho, man, they see into your soul, Simon. This guy looks laser focused, ready for battle. The M16, both men trying to come off of a loss and pick things back up where they should be in the win column.
Kelvin running out straight out to the center. They both exchange immediately. Big overhand left and Bourne Tene. Warning. Inside leg kick well defended by Kelvin. Covers up on the flurry for M16. Bourne going for the lead leg again. Kelvin dialed in on the range. Coming in and just ducking out. See if he can get a bead. See if he can get his radar working on Tene's movement. Kelvin dancing into the pocket and out as soon as he sees the feint of the counter. Nice shots from Taboho.
Nice. Little combination there by Tene. He's staying aggressive. That you don't want to take too many of those. This is a guy in Tene has shown that he has stopping power, Simon. So if you're Kelvin Smith, you can't take too many shots there from the top. It's not a recipe for success. Recipe for a nap inside of Hexagon. That's about it.
Oh, a good takedown and well timed by Kelvin Smith. Knew that Taboho was coming forward, a lot of punches, and timed his takedown very well. He's got one hook in, as now Kelvin, that's two. Going hunting for the neck here. Good wrist control at the moment from Tene. Great position for Kelvin
Take
Smith.
a look at that.
Start going to work.
Tremendous work there by Kelvin Smith, who is just laying them in here to Taboho and Tene. This has been an Achilles heel for him, is the groundwork. And Kelvin Smith, this is where he really operates his best. He's getting underneath that neck. He's working on it. Is it only a matter of time before Kelvin Smith picks up another submission victory, or can Taboho fight him off here?
Elbows.
Gotta watch those though. It's 12-6, right? You got to be a little careful on the angle.
You can do 12-6 now. They're legal. But I think it was that 1 inch, the back of the head that Vickers was. I think it was just the side of it. I mean, Kelvin started the ground and pound with some really nice oblique elbows to the side of the head, and that was what forced Taboho to really ride around and move away from those nasty elbows. I think Vickers was just opening the conversation. It was a nice way of putting it. I was saying, just be careful of the placement, but it was perfect fine for me. From this position, we moved the commentary booth. Cyrus, I wish you were here, mate. To the other side of the World Sports Betting Arena. It's a lot better, but big shots now from Kelvin Smith. Massive right hands coming down. He's trapping the right arm, has intending the whole world to hurt. Taboho's trying to get back up to his feet. Forces Kelvin Smith to think about going for the back. He's wrapping one leg now as Kelvin, and he's going to go to work inside with his ground and pound.
Tremendous work here. Kelvin Smith just seems to have all the answers, a step ahead here on antenna. And I feel bad that I know about the 12-6, but you know, I've been in bare knuckle world for the better part of 3.5 years now.
Yeah.
And I've forgotten that we switched over and we can have 12-6 elbows.
Yeah, it's so different, man. That was when I was watching your broadcast from Dubai the other day. You know, it's like, and that's why referee Peter Coxton, for example, is so much more successful in bare knuckle. You know, he's just going for it, just going mad for it, without worrying about some guy with
Tommy Stratum, right?
Yeah, Tommy Stratum, exactly, EFC veteran.
Who would have guessed, right? I mean, it's a beautiful thing. It's been such a fun story to see both of those guys, both Tommy and Petey, be so successful. And who's at the helm of both of them? 30%. You know, I mean, he must just be the bare knuckle
he's got it.
professor.
Sorry, it's really deep in there.
And look at that, though. Speaking of which, beautiful. Kelvin Smith is underneath there, and he may have something here.
There's that go
Hard
of
to
it.
see from that vantage point.
He's collapsed on it again. He's got it locked
He looks
on.
good, though.
Looked him so deep
Flattened
underneath the chin.
out.
Oh, was
No,
out
but
of it.
Taboho did a smart thing there, and he's keeping that head to the side, not allowing Kelvin Smith to get underneath the neck, to get in there and squeeze that carotid and really turn his lights out there. So props to Antenne. He knows what he has to do here, and he's going to lose a lot of blood. He's going to deal with a lot of damage here, but if he can make it to round number 2, we know that he has big-time stand-up power. It's like a vice lock right now. Look at that. Kelvin Smith, he's not even under the neck. He's just going to try to pop his head right off.
He's got the figure 4 keeping it, and there's the Huda. The history of Taboho, as you mentioned. Sorry, some of those first 2 losses. Selhadin Planky used to rear naked. Tamela Manumala beat Taboho by rear naked. And Kelvin Smith just looking for the back attack throughout that first round. And Taboho doing well to survive, but the game playing by Kelvin, hands on the hips. Has that lead leg, that lead head kick that Taboho does so well, and he should use a lot more often. But perhaps a little bit more wary now of the takedown attempt by Kelvin Smith. He's trying to set up his takedown attempt with some strikes, but there was a nice knee there from Taboho and Tene to the body of Kelvin Smith as he was coming forward. Going to pop out of the shoulder lock. Does well, going to half guard as Kelvin Smith. Taboho is going to try everything he can to get out of this position. He doesn't want to be ridden on the canvas again like that first round. Like you said, Si, he doesn't want to be down there. He wants to be on the feet. He wants to be M16. He wants to spray the crowd and get his opponent with a couple of shots whilst he does it. That's his style. That's why we like to watch him fight. But on the ground, it's just struggling to come up with an answer for Kelvin Smith. But as I said that, he said Antenne needs to be desperate to get back up to his feet. He was able to do so. The position where Smith's got the double leg, was eating a couple of shots to the ribs. Taboho made him pay for that takedown. Perhaps that's the key. He knows his opponent's going to go for the takedown. So as he's closing in, look for those knees up the middle. Target those ribs as he's looking for the single leg. He had the double leg there to Kelvin and took some nice shots. It does well to get the hooks into Smith. Riding the back again of Taboho and Tene. Good work from the Pandemonium lad.
Yes, indeed. Working at it here is Kelvin Smith once again going after the neck, and it's such a hard thing to defend over and over again if you're on bottom, and it's so frustrating, and inevitably, you know, the fatigue takes control, and something pops open here, and I think that's what Kelvin Smith is kind of bargaining on right now and banking on, is that Timo Ntene is going to make a mistake, and he's going to be able to win this war of attrition. We see these lighter weight fighters, they have become kind of the hallmark here of the EFC, is you know, the bantamweights and the flyweights and just what they can do and how exciting they are, and really creating superstars. Underneath, what's he got here? We got underneath the neck. That's a bad spot to be in.
So
and that might be it.
So Boja's
He is
grimacing.
fighting
Oh,
with
his eyes are
everything
rolling
that
back
he
on his
has.
head. Look at that.
And there it is. They're shutting it down. Victor Swart saw that he was done, and he wisely stops that fight. And Timo Ntene was not going to give up. Simon, to his credit, what an incredible, tough guy is the M16. But that guy, Kelvin Smith, he needed to get a win. He got the win that he needed. And yet again, he shut somebody down via submission. Well done.
Untouched. He comes over to the commentary position and says that was for you.
The winner in the blue corner, Kelvin Smith.
Kind of sassy tonight, those two. Here we go, folks. Kamana Muella. This one should be one heck of a scrap. Bobby K lines him up. Round one underway. They're in the reddish trunks. That's no Daniel Kamana in the black. Muella, and this one with a couple of real game guys together here, Simon, and this one could steal it, man. This could steal the show. These guys have the ability to go all 3 rounds, but also love to pick up finishes.
Nice repeated lefts from Nate. The big hooks from Chalchelo just missing. Nate looks really dialed in here. Muella, a lot of feints on the outside, but nothing connecting from him. Very effective little left jabs from Kamana. From both fighters, which is ended up left again. Muella still on the
Great
outside.
distance there by Kamana, trying to line things up, trying to find his lane early on. Kamana puts it up against the fence, and one must go up, must go down. And a nice little takedown there with Muella.
It's almost like
Back to his feet.
Daniel almost pulled guard.
Super scramble.
And Muella tried to mount, denied by Kamana. Way out the back there for Chalchelo Muella. Kamana got a great takedown, good entry on the single. Took his opponent right over to his corner now. He's in the house of Tinkerbell's corner.
Kamana trying to put this thing away early, not wasting any time. You gotta love it.
Good scramble from both fighters, but slowing it down now with some good ground and pound. Is Nathaniel Kamana going to try to get the back? He does. He's got the hooks in. He's flattened Chalchelo out here. He's going hunting for the neck. Straight away is Nathaniel Kamana.
Early on.
Wow.
Desperation, the way these guys are fighting. They know how important it is to pick up a W.
Just trying to get that hook back in, and
Really
does so.
is what we want to see. We want to see style like this. We want to see guys that are going for the finish, trying to put these fights away. That's what Kamana's trying to do. Muella hanging up for dear life.
Nate's just making sure his hooks are in and his foundations are strong before he postures up with the ground and pound. Using the GMP to soften up and see if he can get in. I think he's got the right arm underneath the neck here. Going to try and lock it on from here. He's got the hand on the bicep. He's got it under the chin. Nathaniel Kamana's got the rear naked choke.
Got him flattened out.
It's difficult to see.
Muella's still hanging in there, but he's freeing up that hand. Is he gonna tap?
Oh, it is under, but side on. Oh, he's really grimacing. He's Chalchelo Muella. Kamana's not blowing his arms out here. He's certainly not pulling on as hard as he can. He hasn't got it locked on. Good control, good hand fighting there from Chalchelo Muella. It just gives Kamana
a reason to reassess that position. Still got the hooks in, still flattened out here. Some nice left here from Nathaniel Kamana. Bad position still for Muella as Kamana looks for a home for those big left hooks. Muella just flattened out. Not answering, able to get out of this position is Muella. I'll be making sure those shots are all legal.
Yeah, he is in no man's land. No man's land, just taking shot after shot. Bobby Caraginides watching very, very closely. He's got to see more defense.
He's going from the other side now. Here's Nate.
That forearm, one after another. How is this fight still going down here? A lot of respect being given to Rogério Muella.
Shots continuing from Kamana on the left-hand side. Muella's not really going anywhere. He's got his right arm is trapped. So he's trying to turn in now into the strikes and just eats a massive left from Kamana. Big hip explosion from Muella, but Nathaniel Kamana just readjusts the hips and makes them heavy again. Stops the defense and the escape.
He is
from Muella. Ground and pounds coming, throws his opponent's torso back to the canvas, holding on with big shots. Massive ground and pound here from Nathaniel Kamana.
Reckless abandon. Muella still hanging on, doing just enough to stay in this fight.
Now he's got it underneath again, Cyrus. He's got the left arm right underneath the chin.
How many times can he defend it?
Palm on palm is Nathaniel Kamana. He's gone back to the bicep, gone back to more traditional rear naked choke. Lets go of it. Get some more shots on, pulling on, cranking on the rear naked again. It looks like Muella just might survive. A hellacious first round for him. He's off his stool and ready to go into the second. Got to turn it round as Rogério Muella.
Yes, he is. Incredible work there by Muella, a guy that just is not going away tonight. Gotta love that conviction. Can he survive another round?
And big swings from Muella. Kamana, just good distance management from him. Steps into the left
He's
jab.
fighting very, very smart.
Massive overhand right from Muella. He's going for broke, that's for sure. Comes in with big overhands, then backs up. Kamana comes forward. A bit more of a technical game plan than Rogério, perhaps. Is he going to time that takedown, or is he going to use that left jab?
We're always critical of that, right? When a fighter is down on the scorecards, is having a hard time, and then they don't bring everything, that's when we really criticize him. So props to Muella. He wants this and is looking to come back. Kamana seems very calm and collected and very precise about everything that he's doing. And Muella is looking to disrupt that here with just a minute into round two.
No more left jabs from Kamana. I'm not sure why. It was a good weapon for him. That set up the takedown nicely. And there's not many defensive big shots from Muella looking for the finish. Kamana just covers up, ducks down and gets the takedown. Good patience from
Extremely
Nathaniel.
smart move.
Very smart. Great timing. I mean, just anyone coming forward with that kind of power. And Muella really had his pedal to the metal, didn't he? Looking for the knockout. Kamana was cool on the back foot, circled around to the left and ducked underneath the power shots to go back to how they were in the first round. Full out.
Shots. Muella is tough, but how tough is he? He continues just to eat numbered ground and pound shots. Big fist there by Nathaniel Kamana. He just cannot put Muella away. Folks, we still have our full main card and 2 world title fights coming up after this. We'll get to the top of the hour and then we'll dig right in. And it's a full night of fights here, EFC 122, World Sports Betting, all of our tremendous partners. And Nathaniel Kamana is looking to coast into the intermission with a W.
Oh, good left hands from Nate Kamana. Plenty of time here. Muella struggling to get away. Oh, big left elbows now from Kakarot.
That's a nice right elbow, going back to that big right elbow. And then the left, massive ground and pound here from Nathaniel Kamana.
Such
Some
a
shots
performance
really
here.
getting through. Bobby Carotini is warning
Bobby K.
Capello. He needs to get out of this position, but he's
He's
eating
going to have to stop it.
so many shots. And then he reverses, does Muella. Oh my
Are
word.
you kidding me?
Incredible.
That's incredible.
Getting dumped now is Nathaniel Kamana. He's looking for the triangle. He's got the triangle sunk to his, but he's pulling down on their head
That's
now.
nice.
Is Kamana.
That's strong. That's a good triangle.
He's got the legs are locked
Needs to
behind
get it up
the
over
neck.
that shoulder.
Oh, he's got it in deep as well. He's pulling on hard. Muella's grimacing. Is he still in this? He's not tapping. Look like there's no space for him to breathe whatsoever, but he's not
He can turn
tapping.
it all the way over. There it is.
Seated
That's where it's
triangle.
at right here. Now you can just lay it in. Lay it in with the ground and pound, and he doesn't have a whole lot of defense left.
Elbows coming back now into play for Nathaniel Kamana. The seated triangle choke, a nasty position. Capello Muella is not going to escape from this position in a month of Sundays.
No.
Big right hands.
I mean, listen, the competitive nature of Rogério Muella has to be applauded. This is just
Big elbows.
unprecedented.
More
the punishment
elbows
he's
and it's
taken.
done.
Elbows coming
Bobby
down.
K
And there
steering up.
it is.
Woo.
That was brutal. That was dominant. It was brutal. Simon, I mean, that's what you can see. Daniel Kamana, that's his second in a row. And his third win here in the EFC, and that's how you do it. I mean, you got an opponent like that, Muella, that won't go away. You can still find a way to get the win, get the stoppage. That's a big win.
Capello is so tough, man.
Extra credit.
Unbelievable. I mean, for those 2 rounds, taking on that kind of ground and pound, it was just non-stop. And just nasty elbows, great ground and pound. And he went in that second round when Capello was able to reverse Nathaniel after that hellacious ground and pound.
Declaring your winner by TKO due to strikes in the blue corner, Headquartered, Nathaniel Kamana.
Omo and Nelly and Jesse Schaefer taking on Nkosi Doisa. Is he going to step up to the plate and give us a top-flight performance, Doisa? Or his day's numbered here in the EFC as he sits at 0-4 in the white, Jesse Schaefer. Doisa there in the gray, and Jesse Schaefer already looking aggressive, looking strong right there in the middle of your hex.
Switching stances. Oh, big right hand from Nkosi. Drills Jesse and puts him on the bike. Oh, nasty body kick by Nkosi Doisa. Forces Jesse Schaefer to get the Hail Mary takedown, which he's able to do. It's too high up as Jesse Schaefer. He's got a leg now as Nkosi. He's going to see if he can reverse the takedown. Nope, goes for the clinch. Jesse Schaefer escapes the knee now. He's going back to the double. See if he can get his left arm around
Jesse
the
Schaefer
side.
here going to the well, willing to go for that takedown, a response to the shot he takes early from Doisa, and now Schaefer looks so strong, looks so much bigger, Simon. Almost looks like a different weight class compared to Doisa. And he's showing it right now. He's showing that strength and that wide shoulder base. He's able to keep Doisa on the ground.
Full mount now for Jesse Schaefer. Going to go flatten him out. Going to get some heavy hips now as Jesse. Plenty of time. That's nice 12-6 elbows. All completely legal now, of course, Cyrus, as he almost gets reversed by Nkosi. And Nkosi Doisa escapes and gets a nice knee off his own inside the clinch to Doisa. Still
What a
getting that.
scramble by Doisa. Coming like a man possessed here. Hanging in there with Schaefer. And he's landing shots. Digging in, landing those knees.
Oh, nice throw.
And Jesse Schaefer is getting everything he can handle with a beautiful takedown.
Sitting down in a north-south position of Schaefer. And see if he can get the arm. He's got a shoulder lot going on, but let's go. But he's going to get around the back here.
Heavy inside, gets one hook into Schaefer. Hunting for the rear naked choke. Can't see from here, looks is under.
Yes,
I can
he
see
is.
Doisa grimacing.
Nice and tight.
He's talking to the referee,
He's
it's
got to
Jesse
move here,
Schaefer.
and he's got to show signs of life. He's posting himself. Good refereeing there by Bobby
Oh, and Jesse
Terry.
Schaefer takes
And he's
the
got
tap.
a tap.
Wow,
Oh,
great win.
man, a tough L by Doisa. But look at Jesse Schaefer, man. He goes to what he knows best. He's able to dig down. He's able to get a nice, strong rear naked. You know, well done, Jesse Schaefer back in the win column here, Simon. And that's got to feel good for that young man. Such a bright future for this guy, man. He looks the part, and he continues to get better every time he's in the hex. Big win here for Schaefer.
Cozy Doisa is there, just getting off the canvas now. Really, like, just so frustrated. He kind of like knew where it went wrong. And just Jesse Schaefer showing what a great chin he's got. And he got drilled in the early part of that round by Nkosi. And, you know, didn't flinch. There's that big right hand. Okay, he did flinch significantly. Sorry, I was wrong. But what a great right hand it was. Good body kick.
Yeah, you know, and as frustrating as it is for a guy like Doisa, if you take a look at this replay and we see where he cinches in that extremely tight rear naked choke, you still feel like, you know, a guy like Doisa has tools to where maybe he has to step away even from the EFC and get some fights.
Declaring your winner by tap out due to rear naked choke in the red corner, Jesse Schaefer.
Time to get after it. Billy the Kid with that grin on his face. He loves being in there. Ayanda Zwane, stoic. That hair's not stoic. Round one is officially underway. You got to match your hair with your trunks. I mean, what?
You do.
I mean, come on. I love it.
The hair is not stoic. That's a classic for the ages. All right, I'm cutting the
full
angles.
of them.
I know, mate. You can go all day. You do bar mitzvahs too. They're cutting off the angles is Ayanda Zwane straight from the beginning. But Billy's still working in space. See if Ayanda starts deploying kickboxing from range, and Billy will try and get in the inside of one of those kicks to get his power left hand. Range finding two-piece from Zwane. Nice short right from Oosthuizen as he enters the pocket. Goes back for another bite of the cherry. Oh, great right hand from Zwane. Oh,
Wow.
down the pipe.
Zwane measuring. Waking Oosthuizen up a little bit, man. That just changed his demeanor completely.
Wow, it was a great right hand, perfectly placed as well. Overhand right, swing and a miss. Nice movement from Oosthuizen, he comes in with the left. And Zwane
Power that Billy has, he just has to touch you. It doesn't have to be much. He snaps it out there.
Clinch up against the fence.
All tied up though.
But he's got the overhook. Trying to knee off the fence and does it. And does not letting him off the hook though. Staying in front of him. Pulls out of it. He tries to get the power down to the body. Nice movement from Zwane. Puts him in such nice positions with the footwork.
Nice shot to the body. Ayanda Zwane mixing things up. Still respecting the power of Oosthuizen. I think smart, getting in, landing, getting out. Staying on the tips of his toes there. And moving him very, very swiftly is Zwane.
Billy's grinning at him.
Oh, man, it's almost scary, that little grin that he does.
Yeah.
You know, because he's so vicious.
Oh, nice quick shots from Zwane. A nice right hand for that flurry as well. Short right. Billy trying to figure out ways to the pocket. Zwane's movement's really sweet. Just great footwork from him. A little lateral movement on the outside. He's pretty guessing about the angle of attack he's going to come in on. But he's thinking about where he should be countering. But he's also thinking about where he should be when he comes in to get a couple of his own strikes off, and it's just difficult with that kind of moving target. Nice body kick, but it's caught. He separates and doesn't look for the takedown.
A lot on the line here. Who is going to get that championship opportunity? Zwane or Oosthuizen. Happening quick with these guys. Explosive fighters.
Nice two-piece from Zwane. Not too much power behind it. But he targets the lead leg. Both exchanging stiff rights. Oh, huge swings and misses from both fighters. Good left from Zwane. Nice short little right from Billy.
Minute left here in our first round. This one's set for 3 rounds. I have a hard time believing we'll go all 3. Right now, we haven't seen anything land flush. No flush shots here. No direct, significant shots yet. They've been teasing it. And I feel like Oosthuizen's really studying right now. Studying the movement.
Nice body kick from Billy. And he tries to catch it. But he pulls it away. Yeah, certainly right, Cyrus. Billy is certainly a lot more patient. Slipping a couple of high-handed shots now as Oosthuizen. Slowly getting that bead on his opponent. Zwane still looks a handful on the outside though, he really does. Bit of a slip.
Good body shot by Zwane. A little bit of a slipper, almost looked like a stagger. He hit him right there in the breadbasket. Round 1 is up. That's it. And like you said, maybe frustrating Billy a little bit, or maybe Billy's just studying. Maybe he comes out firing a little bit more here. In round number 2, Zwane and Oosthuizen. In the pink is Ayana Zwane in the white. Billy Oosthuizen. Potential 3-round affair here with the #1 contendership on the line here at EFC 121. The interim featherweight title will be contested next in our main event.
Oh, nice short shot from Ayana Zwane. Billy motions him on. Nice right from Billy as he comes in. Big right from Zwane, misses. He's looking to come forward, a bit more power now. Oh, nice body kick from Billy the Kid. Zwane just pumps out that left jab. Good poker face from under the power of Zwane. Billy the Kid's full of grins and smiles and gesturing and motions. And Zwane just, as you said, stoic as he opens up a bit more of a left cut underneath the left eye on that cheekbone of Billy the Kid Oosthuizen.
Not showing a whole lot of emotion. He is just 100% locked in and focused. And what he needs to do to beat Billy Oosthuizen, to get to that next goal. Billy, of course, that southpaw stance, if he lands it, and shut him down. He hasn't been able to really find it yet, though. He hasn't really had a chance to land it. Zwane's kept enough distance. It's made it tough here on Oosthuizen.
Flashing out that left jab is Zwane. Faking with the kicks, goes downstairs. Pulls out of the counter.
Nice combination by Zwane. Beautiful 1-2. Tagging Oosthuizen right there on the jump.
Oh, nice knees inside the clinch.
Now Oosthuizen gets in.
Shots
Unable to come out of that separation with a shot. He sort of lives on that. If he can clinch up with you, usually on the separation he lands. Oh, and a nice right hand. Zwane is hitting again. Zwane is connecting here, Simon.
That was a massive right shot. Really landed flush on the nose of Billy Oosthuizen. Again, looks for that right hand. Uses the left jab instead.
Zwane is on point.
Yeah, he's looking dialed in, isn't
really
he?
Giving trouble here to Bourne. Now he looks better than he's ever looked. I mean, look at this movement. It's great lateral movement.
Good takedown.
But Oosthuizen gets the takedown, and this could change everything. The blood spilling, and that's coming out of that left eye. Underneath the left eye of Bill Oosthuizen seems to be leaking. Dramatic rate, and now Oosthuizen wants to measure up and land from this position.
He's just
Look at the blood, though. And blood is coming down.
He's talking to Zwane's corner. Now he ends up in the guard of Zwane. He's going to bleed all over him from this position. Instead of going for the back attack, but he was just taking his time.
Nice elbow. Oh, he is slicing with the elbow.
Oh, he's got the last rubber guard as Zwane. There it is. And the closed guard.
Another elbow. Turning into a bloodbath real quick here. Going to incredible depth to pick up a victory down to Zwane and Bill Oosthuizen. Oosthuizen is in a great position right now. He's got to be careful he doesn't get tied up.
Shots off the bottom from Zwane. Billy on top trying to get some ground and pound going. They're getting all tied up from Ayanda. Good defense off his back from the power. Nice right elbow there from Billy Oosthuizen.
Got to stay busy. He's just in the guard. He's not in mount. He could get stood up from here if he doesn't stay busy. He has to stay busy. He's got to do damage if he wants to steal this round.
Yeah, tough ask indeed. Oh, more elbows.
He's getting something done. Great work by Zwane. He's holding on to his arms. He's isolating the arms and hands. Doing a great job from his back, minimizing the damage from Bill Oosthuizen. 2 rounds.
Yeah. 3rd round all to play for. #1 contendership on the line. Who wants it most?
Oh man, you gotta love it. The sportsmanship, and we are on and popping. 3rd and final round. EFC 121. Crowd is feeling it tonight here at the World Sports Betting Arena. It is always a lot of energy, a lot of passion in this arena. We've seen it even overflow, all that energy. Right now, they are locked in on a true battle.
Good right hand from Zwane. Nice one there from Oosthuizen. Ayanda targets that lead leg. Lots of hip feints from the power. Billy waiting for the counter.
Question is Billy Oosthuizen going to be a little quicker to go for that takedown? He was very effective. It was a good move for him. He might want to hit it a little bit earlier if he's going to go after it. If he feels like he has that opportunity, has that advantage, maybe go to it earlier, score some points. Zwane had a hard time getting out of that spot.
Good right hand from Zwane and a good left hook as well. It looks for him for that big right hand. Just falls off the guard of Oosthuizen. Good right hand from him. Oh, it's a nice left hook there from Zwane.
Zwane just so much precision, taking his time here, picking his shots. Oosthuizen trying to make this fight a little uglier.
Again, Zwane looks for that right hand, ducks under, and throws it as much as he can. Good left hand from him. Too much output from Oosthuizen now. Good shots from Zwane. Puts Billy on the outside again. He's coming forward now. Thinks about the elbow counters and believes his opponent's going to come back towards him. More hip feints from Zwane. Oosthuizen pulls up short on the left. Good right from Zwane. Trying to go home for that overhand now.
Some of the best striking we've seen from Ayanda has been in this fight. He has got so much motion, it's just fluid. Everything he's doing right now. Oosthuizen has to interrupt it. We're almost at the halfway point of round number 3, and he's got to interrupt this groove and this flow that Zwane has right now. Because he's not really missing.
There's the takedown.
There it is. That's what he had to do, and that's what he did. Big move by Billy Oosthuizen right at the halfway point. Perfect time to hit it. And now can he keep Zwane on the ground? Coming around the side, putting the pressure on, trying to put his weight all over Ayanda Zwane. If Zwane can pop up quick, he might be able to get out of this.
A couple of small, short shots from Oosthuizen on the other side. Just ankle picking between the thighs is Billy Oosthuizen, trying to prevent Zwane getting up. Let's go with the ankle pick as he settles into full guard now behind Zwane. Oosthuizen's literally got 90 seconds left to work if he wants to take the gold. He put his opponent out. Maybe 2 rounds down, Billy Oosthuizen. He's got to go for a broke here. He's got to posture up and rain down some hellacious ground and pound to force Vickers Swart's intervention. It depends how much he's got left in his tank. As Billy Oosthuizen, after 3 incredible rounds of warfare, Zwane tries to escape. He's trying to shrimp out from underneath. He's going to get back onto his feet here. Got to be careful with the knees. Again, a nice pick from Billy Oosthuizen. Well timed to keep his opponent pinned down. This is good control time from Oosthuizen. Now he's getting the back. He's going to see if he can get. He's got it underneath. He's got the rear naked choke, and it looks in so deep, Cyrus. And Zwane is thinking about tapping. He's going to fight, and he does. Oosthuizen takes the win in a come from behind victory. Oh my goodness. Wow! Incredible scenes here at the World Sports Betting Arena in Johannesburg, South Africa. After 2.5 rounds, Billy Oosthuizen could not figure out the puzzle of Ayanda Zwane. His movement, his kickboxing, everything about Zwane was imperious. And he was giving the stand-up fighter so much trouble in his movement and his power, did Ayanda Zwane. But saw in that second round how that takedown would work for Billy Oosthuizen. And it went to the third, and he got a Hail Mary takedown underneath a flurry of punches to score the takedown.
Fantastic.
Wow. Sorry,
that was special. That was incredible. What a victory for Billy Oosthuizen. What a come from behind. That was an incredible fight from beginning to end, and Ayanda Zwane was so locked in. Simon, I mean, like I said, we talk about the striking being so fluid. He just kept touching Oosthuizen to the point that he busted him open, lost a lot of blood. Oosthuizen never gave up, and it was the ground game, surprisingly, that gets Billy Oosthuizen a ticket to a title shot.
You would have said that a few years ago,
That's
wouldn't
why
you?
we love this sport so much. It's beautiful.
Yeah, you would have seen that a few years ago. You know, Billy Oosthuizen, the boxer, you would say? Just a rear naked choke of an Atilabana fighter? Come on, get out of here, I would have said. What a great win.
Declaring your winner by tap out due to rear naked choke in the red corner, Billy the Kid Oosthuizen.